Pretty much.
Oh, crap. You just... Crap. Crap. Need to mute your stream. The
Oh, no.
best
Yep.
when that happens.
So
Oh,
I've
that's a
been
good
pretty
one.
unprofessional this week. I got to admit that. I've pretty much spent the entire week playing Fire Emblem Fates, and that's pretty much been my entire week.
Wow.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
You need
work
to stop
and
that
school. It's just so much fun, man. And I haven't even finished one campaign yet. I already have the second one. I purchased it. I have to do the third one when that comes out. It's just not good, man. Fates is taking over my life.
shit. And of course, you started with Conquest, because that was a smart decision.
Actually, I bought Conquest, but I started with Birthright.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually purchased Birthright. Because apparently that's how it works. You actually don't get to choose between two paths. You have to pick which one you purchased, and then
Well,
pay
it's
20
really-
bucks for the other path.
Yeah, it's really weird because, like, no matter which one you buy, there's, like, a point in the game where, like, it's the same game up until that point, and then they make you decide. And then if you bought the
Yeah.
wrong one, then you can change your mind and buy
Yeah.
the other one.
It's like you have to play up to chapter 6, and they're like, alright, pick your poison. And you're like, oh, fuck.
And you're just like, oh, well, my assumption may have been wrong here on which one I wanted to do. I honestly feel like they put that in for those people that chose Conquest not knowing what the fuck they were getting into.
Sort of. But you still have to pay $20 for it, which is a little bit expensive. But at the same time, I played through Birthright, and I still haven't finished it yet. Got over 30 hours in it. Still have not finished it. So I'm saying that that is definitely worth $20 then.
Yeah.
For the other path. I'm pleasantly surprised with the game. I honestly was not that interested. I'm not sure why, because I love Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
But now I'm just, like, floored by how much fun it is. I guess because it just looked too similar to Awakening. Like, it looks hilariously similar, and there's a lot of just throwaways. Like, it's a lot of Awakening just thrown into the game.
But, like, you see corn, that's why.
Corn, yes, absolutely. And I made my character a flower, and he's turning out to actually be okay now. He was bad for a while. He was very bad, actually. Because he died in, like, one hit. He still dies in one hit, but at least he can dodge like a motherfucker now.
Yeah. I do like the fact that they chose to make the main protagonist, for once, a dragon. Because I always liked the dragon characters, but you always get them so damn late in the adventure that sometimes it's not even worth building them up.
Now, see, my problem with him is that he sucks as a dragon. No, he's like the worst because you can't double attack as a dragon. It's fucking worthless. It's so bad. Not only that, it uses your magic attack and not your regular attack, and his magic attack, at least in my experience, is complete shit.
What in the fuck? Like, what's the point of, like, advertising his dragon form non-stop if you're not gonna make it good?
You get Dragon Fang, which is useful. It's a useful skill. It activates some of the time. Not very often. And I think you could probably work through it. Like, if you made your character more magic-oriented, I bet Dragonstone could work. And I bet you there probably is an upgraded version of the Dragonstone, since your character can upgrade his skill with it. And there's probably an upgraded version which allows you to double attack. But from what I've seen, you can't. So you're pretty much stuck with swords.
Yeah.
Best part, when he evolves, he doesn't get a lance, an axe, nothing like... He gets stabs. It's just like, why? Why would you do this?
Yeah. That's just true.
You two sound tired. How was tubing, by the way?
It was like... Alright, so... I think the biggest thing for me that was weird about it was the fact that the snow there wasn't actually snow. I swear to God, I was tubing on a literal pile of salt. I don't know. Like, they got this snow consistency to be perfectly the size of salt crystals. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, man, I did not realize I was playing Call of Duty right now.
Was it indoor tubing? Is that what it was?
No, it was outdoor. It's just that
Huh?
these snow machines, for some reason, were
Oh,
making
yeah, yeah.
salt. And
That's
we were
very
like,
confusing.
what the fuck? But among my friends, I got to tube the
Oh.
most. There's one that only got to go and tube 3 times. Most of them got to go 4. Me and one other guy were the only ones that got to do it 5 times. So, what was that? Because we, like, ended up with the shortest lines at the top of the slope. But yeah, I was honestly, like, shocked at that arcade. We were the only ones in there, and it was just like, how is this possible?
So it's an arcade that has like tubing,
It's
or
tubing that has an arcade, and
oh, okay, okay.
it was a really junky arcade, to be fair. Like one guy was like, I swear to God, if they don't have Pac-Man, I'm done. Then we walked in and we couldn't find Pac-Man for the life of us for like a good solid half an hour, and then I just looked in this dusty ass corner with fucking cobwebs and shit. Back there was a Pac-Man machine. But this was a Pac-Man machine of legends because it was broken and it started you at stage 50. So
What the
you
fuck?
moved like light speed when you.
Well, that's what most arcades did. Like you moved a lot faster. The arcade was supposed to be harder. Eat your quarters and all that shit.
Yeah, but this was ridiculous. Like you like warped across the damned map, and we were just like, "The fuck." It was amazing though. I mean, I got to see the most rigged possible, like little prize machine game I've ever seen.
I mean, I live near the boardwalk, so I see them all the time. I probably have worse, all things
Yeah.
considered.
Alright, so anyway, my decks for now
All right.
are I have Cross Slash, Play Ball, and what is the other one? Satellite Stats.
All right. Well, I
Among
think
those, I think Play Ball is the best.
okay. I think out of all three I have, all three of them are shitty. However, one of them is possibly not shitty. I have not decided yet. So that's Coleridge's Rime, which is shitty. We have Careful Buddy, which is the one I made last week. And Praise the Sun is number 3, which is the one that's possibly okay.
Praise the Sun. Well, there's only a few sun-based cards. That's either Helios or
Not Helios.
it could also be Sun and Moon Dragon. Those guys are ridiculous.
There is one, actually Sun and no, I don't think it's Sun and Moon Dragon. Although it might be. No, it's
Well,
a
that's
Light and
not,
Darkness Dragon, is what you
yeah,
mean?
well, no, I mean there's the Sun Dragon Inti and Moon Dragon Quilla. Those two
I didn't
cards are
know.
kind of stupid together because they're both synchro monsters, but then when one dies, it summons the other.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking
They're,
about, but
they're
no.
dumb.
Nope. Nope, I do not have him.
And you know, Sun Dragon is broken as fuck because if he's destroyed, the person who destroyed him takes damage equal to the attack of the monster that destroyed him.
Duh.
So if he has 3,000 attack, any attack you're doing on him is fucking you over.
Pretty much, but no, he's not the guy on my deck. I mean, there's some related cards, and there's just like one main guy who is Sun, who I'm trying to summon, but yeah, hopefully that deck doesn't completely fail miserably.
I guess I'm gonna start with satellite stats.
Alright. Go careful, bud. I'm getting the feeling this is going to be absolutely horrible, but we'll find out.
If I don't
Well,
draw the
GG.
card that this deck is built around, I'm fucked.
How's it going, Nick, by the way, in the chat? Please tell me I got your name right. I know your name is Diehard Corvisco, but I think your name is actually Nick. Alright.
I can work with this.
I can
Relatively.
also work with this, I believe. Alright.
Man, all those set cards.
Yep,
It's
pretty
the
much.
scariest. Mm. Okay, whatever.
No traps done for you.
Trap stun's like, it's like you could argue it's a better version of Reliquary because it is only for the one turn, but
Yeah,
it's also worse because
yeah, I can see that'd be much worse.
Suck that. Suck that. Another summon that douche. And yes, this is not in fact Yubel, it just happens to have this douchebag. Oh, alright, well. He destroyed a monster by battle, so I'm allowed to special summon? Yep. Alright. View. Come on now. You can do it. Got a special summon, satellite cannon, and attack.
Oh boy.
And then I activate swords for her.
Alright.
Oh, during each of my end phases, so got one counter.
Gotcha.
Now it's
In
a
that
1,000
case-
attack. It's the silliest card ever created.
Alright. Well, in that case, let's get rid of you.
Alright, well, whatever.
Nice Forbidden Lance.
If they do inflict damage, once returned during each player's end phase, turn player must tribute one face of monster, and if they do inflict damage equal to the original attack of the tribute monster. I mean, that's just a nuisance.
And I have two of them.
I guess that the idea of this deck is something to do with those guys, or possibly you just got lucky and you got two of that.
The idea behind this deck is it's supposed to make you feel careful about all the moves you make. However, you know, like I said, this deck is bad, so it doesn't really do that. But
It's
you know,
not gonna, but it's gonna fuck me over really bad because I need to keep satellite cannon on the field for an extended period of time,
pretty much.
and that can't happen if I have to fucking tribute shit all the time. You know, there you go. Like, I cannot win, not with this deck against two ectoplasmers.
I actually don't think I can win either, because I don't think I have any monsters that are going to be able to survive ectoplasma long enough to kill you. I'm
I
kind
don't
of curious.
have any
Oh, hey,
monsters.
that's what I would have done. I just would have kept
Like-
sending Blazing Mirror Force.
To give you an idea, this deck does not have that many monsters aside from satellite cannon. It's built entirely around satellite cannon and nothing else.
Ah, I see. You see, it's been a while since I've actually seen this deck, so here was the idea behind this deck. I want to see if you can understand it. Here's some of the cards. I think it's one of those decks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one
Oh,
of those decks that's just a pain in the ass to fight against.
Pretty much.
But what I really wanted to do to really screw you was I should have waited another turn before trying to destroy something with Chaos Endmaster, because then I could have Inferno Breakfast summoned with Satellite Cannon, and I could have summoned two more of the thing. And then something else that I found funny about this is that you can also just abuse that to make it so that Satellite Cannon just is the best thing ever. If you control a monster, you take no battle damage, so even when he's got the 0 attack, he's not terrible at all.
He just sort of exists.
And he can't be destroyed by anything lower than level 7.
Wow. Well, Ectoplasma would have worked then, in that case.
It was like one of the few cards that really shuts down Satellite Cannon, and that's like so weird that coincidentally happened. Oh, and then Battle Mania, that's a fun one. You must attack satellite cannons. So what I do is I let it build up a lot of tokens, and I use Battle Mania, forcing you to attack the thing. And its attack doesn't lower because it's not the thing attacking. So it gets really obnoxious. I wanted to try to make a satellite cannon deck. It's really not that great a card, but it can work if you do it right.
What is up with the artwork for Battlemania? Why is there just a girl on fire in the background, fighting over, like, some spiky-haired guy?
Because...
Is that a show reference, or...?
It kind of reminds me of... I feel like that nerdy guy up front is somebody that I've seen in the show.
Yeah, I've seen it once or twice on, fucking Toonami. When they start doing it earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
I have no idea who Pigtail Girl over there is, though.
I swear to God, that, like, spiky-haired guy is Mako Tsunami. It just looks like him.
A little bit. I can see Mako Tsunami in that.
But, like, he's wearing a dojo uniform instead of his, you know, actual outfit. Let's see here. Anything else that was, like, really dickish with this deck? Oh yeah, of course, the classic limiter removal.
Ah, yes. Limiter removal.
The card that I don't even know if this card was banned or something. I don't know. Putting it in the graveyard because it's easier that way.
No, I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to win with this deck. I guess just a lot of bullshit of using the opponent's monsters against them and then ectoplasming them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Ectoplasma would have done shit against... Like, it would have destroyed Satellite Cannon, but wouldn't have done much else. Because he has 0 attack by default, so I wouldn't have even taken damage.
Yeah. Very confusing. Well, there's Raigeki, so I win. I actually think you would have eventually won from, like, just summoning monsters and ectoplasmic damage killing me.
Oh, it does damage to the opponent. I thought it did damage to you.
Oh, no. That would just be, like, hilarious.
Because then it would just be like, there's no consequence for playing it. You could just be that asshole who stalls and uses Ectoplasma to fuck over the opponent.
Yeah. I think that card would be banned if it was the other way around. Because that would be unfair as shit.
For some reason, that was how I read it, and I was like, I don't think I can win against 2 of these things.
Oh no, you totally could have won against, like, 2 of them. I would have drawn the 3rd one in a couple turns, but, you know. Ha, Yugi, I've already drawn 3 blue eyes and polymerization.
Alright, well, here's Cross Slash. It's probably going to... My turns are probably going to be the dumbest shit, because...
They take forever?
It's a Synchro deck.
Oh boy.
I'm not that great at Synchro decks.
Well, I guess I'm winning rock, paper, scissors today. I guess it's whoever's tired loses the rock, paper, scissors. They lose their energy.
Pure energy, pure energy. I've never seen a demon like this before.
Something like that. Ooh, I got an interesting hand. Alright, so this is my Coleridge deck. We'll see how it works. This is kind of a silly start to it, but I guess it works.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm does remember?
Pepperidge Farm remembers all. That struggle when you do that with your field stuff. To really fuck with the opponent.
Oh, for fuck.
It's not like knowing what deck I'm using is even gonna help you, but I just wanted to do that for funsies.
Okay.
Like, it's not like it's gonna hurt my chances of winning, because you probably don't know enough about this archetype to make an informed decision. Hey, before you do anything, you flip summon him, so negate the summon and destroy it.
That's an asshole move. You
Oh,
ruined
wait.
my life with that card.
Okay.
You didn't control face-up X to give
I'm
that
sorry.
back. God.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
you
made the
even gave away what it
realization-
was.
When I did it, yeah, I made the realization of what I just did, and I was like, well, that was dumb of me.
Alright, well, before that becomes an annoyance, get that out of here.
That's really not even the most scary card I had, so, you know, thank you.
Oh, I just don't even want that piece of shit in the deck. So anyway, cheap. So the idea behind this is that he shot an albatross, and it caused a lot of vengeance for him. So I decided to go for a nice little bird of vengeance. Clearly, this thing. Bird of Paradise lost, because there's no more paradise.
Okay.
And with that, I also summon this douchat, the Hermit, who leads the healthy mariner along his way and helps him discover that there is life to live for in the form of snakes on the ocean current. So, you know.
I see.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes. And then, because he decides his life is now worth living, he becomes a giant Star Eater.
Star Eater, this card cannot negate cards and effects. This card effects is unaffected by other card effects until the end of the damage step.
It's your favorite! Hooray!
I hate that card. You don't understand how much I fucking hate
It
that
doesn't
card.
have anything to fucking do with it.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Jedi Grave. So yeah, Dark Soul is convenient for the future, because now during the end phase I get to add an X-Saber of my choice.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have Mr.
Oh, wait,
Cheap Cheap
yeah.
Cheap there in attack position, but you know. You know, I should have attacked with Cheap Cheap.
Also, I'm just gonna add my shit.
Oh, yeah.
Late, whatever, I don't care. Screw you.
I haven't been checking the chat, god damn it. Oh, shit. Hey, my name is Nick. Burn the Witch. Yep, it is shit. Alright. Nice PS4 to watch today. Just use a 57 trap card deck and 3 ectoplasmer. No, that was basically the idea behind that last deck. He's from 5Ds when they're in that jail. What? Oh,
Oh, 5Ds, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
wherever that card was. I already forget the name of.
Man, I don't know.
Mr. Anderson, I think.
Man, it's the best when I'm the most indecisive person when it comes to picking a card.
So basically, I got the God tier hand with Rime
Getting
of the Ancient
Star Eater
Mariner.
early is kind of a pain in my ass.
Yes.
But
This thing has absolutely nothing to do with Rime of the Ancient Mariner. I mean, most of the other cards do. Most of them. But the Star Eater was just thrown in there just to be an asshole and to
It's like
give the
not
deck
even
a
good.
chance.
I'm just gonna get that guy in my hand to stall even longer.
Alright.
Gotta set stall mate.
Set stall life. That could work. Alright. Interesting idea. I wonder if that counts. Because when I use Mystical Space Typhoon, that's how that works. So if I use it like that, could I destroy 2? Interesting. That would be nice to do. Alright. Nice Shining Friendship, which the Mariner should have used instead of being an asshat. Alright, there you go with that. You know, if you went for that one guy, how much defense did he have again? I don't even remember. I'm going to attack with this thing.
Alright, well, thank you for that. And yes, that does work. It even sends Star Eater back. Because it wasn't him that attacked.
Ah.
That's
Okay.
Star Eater's weakness. You don't attack with other things.
Okay. Well, that was kind of stupid of me. Okay. So to the deck with ye.
Yep.
Is Star Eater go to the deck too?
Extra deck.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright then. In that case, main phase 2. I'm going to set Lightning Vortex.
Oh, thanks.
I'm
Now I
going
know
to activate Storm.
It's
And
possible then destroy as many storm controls as possible up to the number of cards destroyed by this effect. Well, you could target the one you set, but you can't target
yes.
Storm for that, so just so you know.
However, whenever I activate Mirror Force, you can target Mirror Force as a spell. Therefore, technically, since I control it as a spell, I can target Storm. Right?
What?
So, like, if you activate Mirror Force, or not Mirror Force, the Mystical Space Typhoon, you can target Mystical Space Typhoon with Mystical Space Typhoon. So, because I
Yeah,
technically control it as
you
a
could
spell card.
target another Mystical Space Typhoon.
No, Mystical Space Typhoon can target itself, actually.
I
So,
don't think that
therefore,
works that way for Storm.
see what the chat says. Is
'Cause
that how
would
that
be
works?
incredibly broken if that was the case. That would literally just mean it's a better MST.
Star Eater sucks. Well, Star Eater just got shit on, so I don't know. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just destroy one. You.
You don't like Gotham's emergency call? That shit is broken as fuck, alright? I'm not even
No.
gonna lie.
I don't like Gotham's emergency call. Second I heard broken as fuck, I got that out of there.
Is that what you think? Alright,
Do you have a second one?
I think it's time to show off their field spell. So he
Okay.
gains 300 attack
Cool.
in his case. Which doesn't do that much for him, but you know, you get the idea.
Cheap, cheap. Damn it. That would have been awesome like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, but I don't like the reason why I don't. Oh shit. The reason why I don't think that works. Like I'm looking at Storm, and the reason I don't think that works is because there's a card called Emergency Provisions, and it says target spells and trap cards you control, destroy them, get 1,000 life points back for each one that you destroyed. But that can't target itself. So I assume the ruling is the same for that one.
Right.
Because if rulings exist, that's why these things can't happen. Rulings are a pain in the ass. Then again, you know, get wrecked because Star Eater got super wrecked.
Pretty much.
You didn't actually read his effect carefully enough.
No, I sort of figured that.
I was so relieved though when I made that. Like, I remembered that. I was like, oh, alright. Because I had that Rippling Mirror Force and I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. Oh, wait, I can't. But wait a minute. Hopefully he attacks me directly with this fucking cheap. He didn't. Alright, well, whatever. He'll get greedy eventually.
Nick says he does recall it from the LP. And that was what I was referring to with Storm. Where I was saying that Storm, like, with Mystical Space Typhoon, you could target itself.
I do recall you doing that, but...
So you almost think that Storm could, like, target itself and therefore destroy a spell and trap card.
Yeah, but these are... You know...
Logic. Alright.
I don't know. It's something dumb.
Alright, time to set stall. I guess that's all I can do. If I could just get rid of the shitty card in my hand, I'd be able to use Bubble Man's effect, but now I can't.
Bubble Man too good.
Too good.
Thank you for letting me know that's Bubble Man, though, man.
I don't know. I mean, once Star Reader's gone, all momentum is just out the fucking window.
Oh yeah, because you wasted so many cards on using it.
Not even. Like, I wasted, like, a couple.
Well, I mean, but you used all your momentum trying to get it to happen. You used cheap,
Yeah.
Emerald Prophecy, and Bird of Paradise Lost, all to do that. Well, sort of cheap. Cheap got you Bird of Paradise Lost, so, I don't know. I sure do love getting all these spell and trap cards. Man, do I love that.
Oh no, that's great. So how much attack does this guy? He has a 16 hundo? Okay.
How do you know that that's all the damage I'm gonna do?
I don't know. How much more damage you gonna do?
None right now.
Okay.
But you don't know that.
I don't know that. No, I don't.
You don't know yet. You know, these things can happen.
These things can happen. Similar to Heavy Storm, it would not destroy itself. Furthermore, alright. Storm does not target itself according to people in Dueling Network forums. You cannot target the same card for destruction when you spell and trap card sources. What? Alright, well then that game is just
So,
a
yeah, the
liar.
game's fucked up. It's
Okay.
not accurate to rulings. Half the time they aren't anyway. They make blatant errors with card tax and all kinds of stuff in those games. They don't fix them because nobody really notices. I mean, Dueling Network doesn't literally makes even less effort, so you know, whatever.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's a good thing that I've only got one goddamn X-Saver in my graveyard.
It's a great thing that I only have nothing to fight back with, because this deck sucks ass. Okay,
It'll
that
be
works.
such a shame if I win with only Emmer's Blade. Alright, well, that works anyway. Unfortunately, I don't get its effect, because he wasn't destroyed by battle. Did you discard for that?
Yes.
No, you did. Good job. Alright, well, you know, these things gotta happen. If I have two or more,
Oh,
Saber monsters in my graveyard, I can summon him. Special summon him. And then I can use Godham's second call. When I have two or more in my graveyard, I can immediately special summon them. They have 0 attack. They're destroyed during the end phase. But by controlling two or more X-Saber monsters, I can special summon Faltrol.
if they said there's a synchro deck, none of them can synchro.
None of these are tuners, yeah. But I have tuners.
Okay.
Now,
Fair
now.
enough.
What if I had continued it, man?
What if I quit the match right now
Okay,
before you
wait, I just want to
continue
show
it?
you one more card before we leave, because this card is hilarious. Destroy a number of face-up cards on field equal to the number of attack position X-Saber monsters.
Oh, no, that's fantastic.
That's not broken. That's probably not even broken, but
They have to
it's
be
just a
face up.
funny effect. Yeah. They're not like, it's not like super, oh, and then this one, holy god. This thing was crazy. When I saw this, I was like, what the fuck? Where is it? There it is. You take, basically, if you take damage, you don't take that damage. Your opponent takes it instead. Then you can add a Saber or Gotham spell card from your deck to your hand.
Oh,
And
no,
then-
that's alright.
And then, yeah, so then you can just add things like Gotham's Second Call, or, you know, not Sonic Stroke. Another Gotham's Emergency Call, because Gotham's cards are too OP because they keep summoning goddamn X-Sabers from the graveyard.
Yeah, what the hell's up with Gotham? What a cheater.
Gotham is, where are they? There he is. Gotham's.
You know.
He combos really well with his cards, to be fair.
To discard one. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and it's not once per turn either. As many
Yeah.
as usual. So it really makes Gotham's Second Call and Gotham's Emergency Call really good when he's on the field.
Oh man, I almost got Reborn Tengu. He would have saved the day.
To be fair, it could have beaten Emmer's Blade. Couldn't have beaten God of Strike, Faltrol, anything.
No, not really. But I could have done this. Where are you at? You're around here somewhere.
Actually, I'm gonna be real. Spirit Reaper is kind of annoying-ish. I mean, it can't be destroyed by battle, but...
That's about it. I know there's a combo card with this guy.
But, like,
Where
you
are
could have, managed to get Spirit Reaper. Yeah, because you could have... Wait. No, does that even work? Do cards that cannot be destroyed by battle get destroyed by battle if they're face down? I can't remember what the fuck the rule
I
is.
think that is because their effect is not active.
Yeah.
However, for Marshmallow it works. For some reason.
For whatever reason. It might be because he's got a flip effect or something. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know how that works. But, whatever.
But I do have these two, and when these two are combined, I can activate Polymerization and get this guy.
Ooh.
He's kind of
Ooh,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He really doesn't do much, but you know.
It's shitty Gotham's.
Basically, it's shady Gotham's.
Um, yeah. This deck was like, I remember a time where X-Sabers were kind of big, but I don't see them anymore. They recently sprung back a little bit because they got new support. Because in Arc V they brought them back. A character now uses them again.
Uses the sabers.
Yeah.
I can kind of see why. They're kind of assholes. Has anyone ever come
They,
back and used Blue Eyes?
Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes. I mean, they played similar cards, but not Blue Eyes directly.
Just like, nah, there's only 4 in the world, and one of them's ripped up and in a little girl's possession now.
Yeah. Alright, and then the one that I actually think is probably the best of them.
Alright, well then, praise the sun. We'll see how this works, because this is going to be bad. I mean, praise the sun has the potential of being alright.
So, like, the thing with this deck is if I get the field spell, and I get one specific card, it's done. Like, it is done. What is this shit? Yes. That was, like, perfect calling each other's moves. Alright, let's see what we get. No.
They face up over there, okay.
Alright, that works. At least I got key players. And key players is actually not a pun in this case. You see, you normal summon UA midfielder.
Oh.
Then I return into my hand and I can summon a UA from my hand. So, let's go for Funzy's Dreadnought Dunker. Right off the bat. Yeah, isn't that good that you can just do that? There's actually no limit to the amount of cards that you can loop like that with this deck, too.
However, it does say you can only do this
Yeah,
once per turn.
You can only do it for each card once, but you can switch things around. Midfielder
Okay.
is the most important card in this deck, because if he's the only one that you can normal summon. The rest of them are level 5 or higher. So without midfielder, you literally cannot play this deck. Hey now. Wait, that doesn't. Okay, never mind. Does he? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Woo! There goes Dreadnought Dunker. Alright.
Time
Show
to
me
go.
this card. I want to see this.
Is it face
Damn,
down?
it's so important. Yeah, it's face up. I get to
Okay.
see it.
Well then,
Everybody gets to
there
see
he is.
We all get to
Whoa!
know. Strategy. Oh, Supremacy, son. I've dealt with him multiple times.
Have you?
Yeah.
With who?
Like the Jaden guy that we sometimes have. He
Oh.
puts that. He's only got a few decks, and one of his decks is the E Heroes, and he puts Supremacy Sun in that deck for some reason.
Ah, well. I mean, it sort of works. Alright, in that case, I will have to
I almost feel like,
install-
because I had a similar idea to Wait, hold on. That goes to the graveyard, by the way.
Ah, yes.
That doesn't just. I mean, you can leave it there if you need desperately to remember.
Alright, what turn is it? Second standby phase. Your second standby phase, okay.
You got unlucky.
Oh boy.
I drew UA Stadium.
Oh, well, I'm fucked. Golden.
You see, what UA Stadium does when combined with midfielder is kind of incredibly broken. When a UA monster is normal summoned, I can add a UA monster from my deck to hand, so I get complete control over what cards I have. I can loop in whatever I want. So let's see here, what's a fun one? That one's fun. I just imagine, like, you've got something hidden and you're just expecting very specific things here.
Sort of, but not really.
Alright, well, anyway.
I'm just waiting for the sun to shine
Normal
on this
summon
battle.
that midfielder. Alright, and then I can add... In this case, I kind of want to go for Mighty Slugger. For safety's sake. Alright, and then this, of course, it's obviously that's coming.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you can't do anything about his attack. He has 2800 attack because UA Stadium gave him extra.
Golden. Alright, well, that works.
Does that work?
Oh, it does.
Uh,
It does work.
Yeah, on your next standby, you get Supremacy Sun. Roy. That is kind of a little broken, maybe? Alright, well, we're gonna start by normal summoning the midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because he was normal summoning, you know, that's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
We'll add Goalkeeper for fun. Of course, this has to go back to the hand and special summon Goalkeeper. And then you're gonna be kind of upset about this one.
Okay.
We use UA powered jersey on Mighty Slugger, so now he has 3,800.
What the fuck is that
And
nonsense?
then when he attacks, he does double damage, so I just won.
What the fuck is that nonsense? Doubles his power.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Alright, well, that's great.
It's just... Oh, and by the way, if it had destroyed a monster, it could attack again. It's such an overpowered equipped card. Yeah.
Wait. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster returns, then you can return this card to your hand.
Yeah, it's broken as fuck. You wanna see what else is broken in this deck? UA penalty box. It's infinite use dimensional prison.
Oh yeah, that's great. What
It's
the
great.
fuck?
Love it. When they attack, you can banish them for 2 turns.
I need Trihorn Dragon to kill it. I do. He was using midfielder wrong, Kappa.
I was using him wrong? What do you mean? I guess you could use his other effect where, like, you can, during either player's turn, you can switch people out, but I don't really want to keep him on the field because there's a chance that he'll die then. I would really rather not take the chance that he dies. That's why I played him like I did.
I would like to retry this deck. Not good.
It might be a better idea for me to not use this particular deck, but...
I mean, I sort of want this deck to work. I just want to see it happen. Because there are
fair, though,
interesting moves in this deck.
To be fair, though, I got really lucky. If I don't get cards, then it's not going to work.
Okay, well this is a little bit better.
But then again, this could happen.
What, your hand got even better?
His hand is actually, yeah, just, like, pretty much better than the previous one. Somehow. Not quite better, but I'd say pretty legit. Too legit to quit.
Okay then. Well, oh fuck. Give that back.
You can use Twin Twister to
Give that
destroy your own
back.
2 cards?
Get that back.
Thank you, but now I know it's Twin Twister.
Oh well. You're gonna have to accept that.
Ah, well. What is with this double costing? Jeez. fun times of just this card. Hey, you know, tribute that for me, thank you.
The Monarch card in the UA deck. That's great.
Go ahead, tribute that for me. I want to tribute summon Mighty Slugger. That's such an asshole move, and I love it.
Okay. Wait a minute, that's for... Wait, what?
If you would tribute summon a monster,
Okay. Gotcha.
it's fine. Yeah, it works. You cannot special summon for monsters from the extra deck, but I don't even have an extra deck.
No.
I probably should get one, but whatever. I'm feeling pretty confident that whatever you have can't stop him because you can't activate cards. So.
Yeah, you know. Cool. Alright. Well, in that case... Okay, well then I guess I better start going for that then.
Alright. That's alright.
Actually, wait a minute. Can I redo that? Get that back here. Just pretend I special summoned you.
Okay, well, you can't undo Twin Twisters, because now you know.
No, I'm not gonna undo Twin Twisters.
Because I was being kind of an asshole, and I set terraforming just to bait you into using it.
Pretty much.
But, yeah. Alright, well.
His effect is during either player's turn, you can target one other UA monster you control, return that face-up monster to the hand, and it has to be a different monster.
Yeah, but that's not what I was using that effect for. I was using the effect of the cards in my hand to return midfielder to my hand to summon them. I realize his effect is that you can change another UA on the field out for like a different one. I realize that that's a thing, but I prefer not to do that because then you risk the chance of fucking yourself over. I don't want to do that because I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean... Now, safe plays, even though it's not that safe, but, you know, because I still have to deal with whatever the fuck you put out, which might ruin my days.
Well, it's time for one of my favorite friends. Where are you, my buddy? My pal, my friend? I could go for you. Is there anyone else? No, I think you're it. Alright, get your butt in there, buddy.
Okay, so you're going for the Ra's Disciple choice?
Yes. It is the Sun Dragon, after all. Also, you do defense as well.
It would be so, like, ridiculous if you just happened to have Ra in your hand.
Well... anything else?
Oh, okay. I legitimately somehow thought that it was
my turn.
Because you summoned shit, and I was like, oh,
okay. So here's my question. Does Sphere Mode technically count as Winged Dragon? Nope. I don't think so.
Unless it specifically says somewhere that on, like, Sphere Mode that he does count as exactly the card text, the Winged Dragon of Ra, it doesn't work.
Yeah. That's kind of bummer. Kind of very bumming.
That's why you don't like
oh, wait a minute.
have specific card text. like that.
Ah, actually, I don't think I could have even called these guys because Shining Angel's effect would have activated to call them. So technically, I can't have them.
Oh yeah, one would have to be in attack position first of all. Second of all,
No, I mean like Mighty Slugger. It just doesn't work.
until the end of the damage step. So you took damage. Does damage step occur before or after?
I have no
destruction?
idea. Also,
Okay, let's just. I don't fucking know.
well, I will set that guy to attack because he is supposed to be an attack.
I guess I'll
Anyway,
let you do it
and
for
then I
now.
would have
have
put him
no
to
idea.
defense anyway, so actually that doesn't even matter at all. Alright, well, fair enough. I have some scapegoats on the field then.
Monster card cannot be set if flip face down. If a monster card would be set, it must be normal summoned in defense position. Okay, that does not even affect my...
No, it doesn't at all.
That does absolutely nothing to me.
Well, you know.
But you've
It
given me
intimidates you.
confidence that I can play Yubel Stadium now, so...
Ah, yes, you know.
And also in midfielder, you know, because that's gonna happen. Yeah, and
Okay,
I
then.
can add things that I want to, because fuck you. Like, this is sometimes how I feel with this deck. It's just like a big slap to the face. Because, you know, fuck you. It's gotta happen.
Being sent to the grave is part of the damage step, he said.
Okay. So that means that you couldn't have summoned them.
Oh, well. I think I'm gonna lose anyway, but you know.
We're just gonna do that extra security of having goalkeeper. We're just gonna do that, because you
Okay.
know I'm just gonna summon him anyway. And is this actually... Yeah, that's only once per turn if a UA monster is special summoned. Okay. Imagine if you could, like, recycle that shit.
That would just get
That'd be so-
obnoxious. Like, really fast.
Absolutely. It would be the most annoying thing. Oh, yeah. And
Let's
then,
go,
of
Guac.
course, I'm gonna do something that's kind of... Wait.
No, I welcome it
No,
at
but
this
it
point.
can't... Okay, never mind. I was considering doing something, but it didn't work out good in my head. I don't even know why I went for goalkeeper, but you know, safety precautions and all that shit.
Alrighty.
That means there's only 2 on each side of the field, which means if you do have sphere mode, it won't work. I need to be careful with that now. Okay, hold on. Alright, well, in this particular case, I'm using goalkeeper's effect to save Slugger.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah. Why is... Oh, because you discarded him. Okay.
Yep. I need a Karibo. This is Nick. I think that's true.
Gotta normal summon that
Also, I think
midfield.
both people in the chat are named Nick.
And then, because you're kind of being a pain, I have to do Dreadnought Dunker.
Okay, then.
Because, you know,
Piercing
he does
damage.
piercing damage, and, as a matter of fact, if he destroys a monster, I can target a card on the field and destroy it. So, that gets rid of both of them. Plus, you take...
Enough.
1900. No, more than 1900. He gets extra damage.
Why does it get extra? Oh, you're right.
2400. That's what you get on that attack. And then the next one would be 28. No, you'd lose.
Yes.
I think.
Bullshit. Would
I
anything have
didn't
saved
even-
me? Oh, well, that kind of would have helped a little bit.
I didn't even get to use Silent Blow, man. Jeez.
No, I gotta say these UA cards are kind of a pain in the ass.
Dude, don't you like playing Sportsman? It's good.
Not really.
Sports are good.
Oh, I figured out a really cool thing about Dandelion, by the way. It says that when he's sent to the graveyard. So yeah, it doesn't work when he's face down. However, it can work from my hand. So I could use a card like Lightning Vortex, discard him, and get the fluff tokens anyway.
Yeah. That's the thing you could do.
It is pretty cool, actually. Karma Cut also works. So this deck kind of fails, I guess. There's not really anything else that was interesting in this deck, I don't think. And there were some cool cards. Not really. I mean, if I actually got the Sun card, I think it would have been alright. Because I could just keep resummoning him over and over and over again. Yeah, there wasn't much else interesting in this deck.
My god, yeah, that you had fucking 2 sphere modes. I'm not fucking with that shit.
Oh yeah, 2 sphere
Hell
modes.
no. Hell no, I'm not fucking with that.
And I only had 1 Ra.
You're like, man. But yeah, basically, this deck is massively overpowered if you get both midfielder and stadium. But if you only, like, if you start with stadium but not midfielder, it's not going to work. You have to start with midfielder in order to do anything. He's the starting point.
That's true.
Because you need to be able to normal summon shit. That's why signing deal is kind of useful. Because if you don't get midfielder, you can just summon him, but, you know.
Well, I got pooped on pretty hard there then.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess I need to use the deck shuffler now because I ran out of decks. Oh boy, I got the shitty one. Technically. Actually, I think this one did alright.
Okay, fine. We'll do that one random deck selection method I have.
You just close your eyes.
Yeah, I close my eyes and scroll up and down at complete random. But this deck is bad.
Alright,
This
golden.
deck is most certainly going to lose. And by the first card you see me play, you'll know why it's bad. Because you've played this deck too. And you've seen that it's bad. And it is bad.
Well, I got iOS decking, so I think you'll be alright.
I don't know though, because iOS decking, just because it was made on a phone doesn't mean it's garbage.
That's true. I mean, there was some interesting ideas to it.
Oh.
Oh, hey, I remember that
That's a
card.
start. Okay, that's a start. Woo. Absolutely. What? 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 Man, I don't even know what this is. This opening hand, though.
Is it good?
No. No, it's not. It's
Okay.
not even close. Like, of the hands I could have... Oh yeah, and by the way, this is one of my 60 card decks. You know it's good when it's that, right? Ooh, okay, give me that card.
Actually,
Give
wait
me
a minute. Oh no.
Give-
Never mind.
that
Never
first
mind. I'm not going to activate that. I just realized my hand's too god tier for that. Absolutely not.
Give me that Dustin card, please. I want Dustin's.
No, don't take anything. Don't take anything from my hand. I didn't even notice that my hand had nothing but the god tier cards in it.
That's
Alright,
what I
that would have been alright to hand to you, I guess. But no.
That's what I meant when I said that hand, though.
Okay.
And a
All
card
right.
I can't even frickin' use.
Alright. In that case, I think I'm about to have a lot of fun with this,
Ooh, Jinzo Ejector.
Yes.
Alright,
See, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to hand you my card for my hand. So,
so you get to see all of them?
yes.
All of them. Alright, well, now you get to know how kind of OP those were. Serpent Suppression is awful. I don't even know why I put it in.
Okay, so I don't have to bother with that. Dimensional Prison's a pain in the ass.
Magical Cylinder is Magical Cylinder, and Offering to the Snake Deity if you know the Harpies thing that you were using.
Alright, well
It's
then,
stupid.
let's get rid of Dimensional Prison, first and foremost. Do not want that bullshit
And also,
here.
yeah, just yeah, you can do that Jinzo Life.
Yes, I can do
You'll
Jinzo
be able to
Life.
summon it, whatever it is.
See how many Jinzo cards I even grabbed. Oh no, I grabbed a couple Jinzo cards. Interesting. Apparently he was the point of the... You know, I don't even know what the fuck is the point of this deck. There are some interesting
I
things.
feel like Jinzo Ejector is like almost good enough to put in any deck. because
Almost.
it's like really it works really well, but at the same time, you really wouldn't want him in a lot of decks because it's kind of just a waste of a slot.
Well, you know, this negates my own trap cards. Oh well.
That very strong Jinzo. Okay, well, that's a thing. Oh boy.
How do you get over 3,400 Blue Eyes White Jinzo?
I'll tell you, man. Okay, well, but this is a very awkward situation.
You have nothing but trap.
So,
Okay.
so, because that card is awful. Oh.
Alright, well, I like this battle a lot more than the last one.
Oh. Yeah, now you already see how fucking awful.
Okay, I remember the Reptilian Ants. I remember them being quite a... Oh no, it was Reptilian Ants that I used against your Venom deck, and it just, like, everything went to shit so fast.
Like, Reptilians are just not good.
I stole the shit out of you with them, because you had the poison counters and I had Reptilians, but for some reason we couldn't kill each other, and that battle lasted like an hour and a half.
Nah, the one that you faced me with Reptilians, I'm pretty sure was my Demoral debuff.
Oh.
Like, ancient legend fight.
Yeah. That took forever. It took, like, forever.
Yeah, if I had gotten this sooner, I could have started making legends good, but otherwise it's not. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Is there even, like, anything I could have drawn that could have done anything against that? Probably not.
Nope. I mean, my next card would have been... Oh, yep. Even if you had drew that, next card... Archfiend Eccentric.
Yeah.
And another Jinzo. And Pot of the Forbidden for some reason. I don't know what was up with this.
I don't know what I was thinking when I made this deck. I don't know if I thought this was going to be a success. It certainly was not a success. It's quite the bad deck. But like, when I saw... Okay, so the entire purpose of this Reptilian deck was that the idea was that I really wanted to use Vosky. Never once have I ever been able to summon this bitch. It's too hard. The idea is that you're supposed to abuse the effects of the Reptilians to make your opponent's monsters have 0 attack, then you contribute them to summon Vosky. The problem is, that never happens.
No.
Never. Once you have Vosky, she's pretty effective, but that's... no.
It's just not gonna happen, especially with Jinzo out there with 3,400 attack.
Or if you want freaking disturbing card, Reptilian Hydra.
What the fuck?
Just... man, that card is...
Well, how about the disturbing...
oh boy.
that thing?
That thing is terrifying.
That's
For
pretty
the
terrifying.
fact that it summons Pot of the Forbidden. That's its sole purpose.
Oh, yes.
Like, it is a confirmed thing that if you're going to use that, you're going to summon Pot of the Forbidden.
Yes.
Not just with us. That is like the general rule in general. If you see that card, you know what's going to happen.
You're like, ah, for fuck's sake, not Pot of the Forbidden.
Yeah, but Pot of the Forbidden can really only be abused in the Prediction Princesses, where you've got the ritual monster that can allow you to reset any...
Yeah, pretty much.
Then he's literally just like, oh, hey.
Like, I love how I found that just
of
completely on my own. And I bet you it's probably something that a lot of people have already known about.
It's Prediction Princesses. People discovered they were like hidden overpowered because of that.
But that's so easy to work around.
They wouldn't be good if not for that card.
Yeah.
But because of that, that basically means, oh hey, you get all the best pot effects once per turn. Yay.
Pretty much.
Excuse me while I abuse the fuck out of this.
While I abuse the everlasting shit out of this effect. I love Power of the Forbidden. It's such a stupid broken card.
If only it also had like Cyberjar's effect and shit.
No.
Oh man, morphing jar to just really make you.
No, even if you don't have her effect, like that's still a reasonably good card. Like it only costs 2 tributes, has all these good effects, and its attack and defense are solid enough.
Yeah. I think I've made the realization that the Reptilians really do not have that many ways to actually lower your opponent's attack to 0. They have Naga and Medusa, and that's
About it.
it. No, there's also Gorgon. Put that spell in trap card. That's it though. That's all they got. For a deck that focuses around the idea of doing that, that's a really low number of cards.
Well, if you just throw in 9 of those, like 9 of them, then that's about 1/4 of your deck in a standard deck size that can do the effect. Then you probably throw in whatever spell and trap cards can do that.
Yeah. But Naga's like terrible.
Couldn't you throw in that one card that activates like when you have 8 cards in your graveyard or whatever? It makes all the opponents on that side of the field have 0 attack.
Yeah, I think I do have Ghost of a Vengeance. No, Ghost of a Grudge. Yeah. No, of course. This was even made during my phase where I was like, yeah, Ghost of the Grudge. That's a great card to include in every deck. Didn't include it in the one that really needed it. What the hell? What was I thinking? Jeez. Ghost of a Grudge is really good in certain decks, but that's just certain decks.
I love how I threw this in here.
Axe of
Fools.
Fools. I always consider adding that, but it's...
Oh, I know why I threw this in the deck. This was like an option if I want to play in my trap cards and I had Jinzo on the field.
You know, this really is a horrible equip card. I mean, it's strictly worse than Axe of Despair.
It is.
There's nothing positive about this thing.
You can equip it to the opponent's monsters, make them take 500 a turn. So if you equip it to something that can't attack, I mean, I guess so. 500 a turn. That's not terrible.
I mean, to some monsters, in the particular case of like Malefics, that's actually a good thing because if it negates their effects, then their crappy effects no longer trigger.
And like I said, for Jinzo's case, if I wanted to activate my trap cards, I guess I could activate them once I threw that in there.
Ooh, okay. Well, that was done as soon as you had Rippling Mirror Force, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that Rippling Mirror Force is like an absolute replacement for Mirror Force almost, because it's just straight... I'd rather put it in their deck than in their graveyard, because the graveyard is accessible. The deck, it really isn't that much.
I mean, it depends on the deck what is the most detrimental thing. Like, for some decks, it is really detrimental to be in the graveyard, or banished, or to be in the deck, or to go back to the hand. For Yubel, it's back to the hand you want to go. For, like what's a good thing to send to the graveyard? I guess Madolches kind of get screwed over by getting sent to the graveyard. Like, if they're forced into the graveyard...
They wouldn't be forced by Mirror Force, though.
Okay. No, actually, they wouldn't be.
They're a pain in the ass. Really, the only way they can be forced into the graveyard is by, like, milling or something. They're kind of bullshit, because if they leave the field by any means, they go to the hand. Or, actually, the deck, but then if you have their field spell, they go to your hand.
You know, I need to make another Madolche deck. That was a fun deck.
I need to make a Madolche deck in general. Like, right before you made one, I was, like, literally about to make one, but then... You made it, then I was like, yeah, but then
I'll be a poser.
I'll be an asshole. So I decided to not do it. But then I was thinking, like, yeah, I'll just wait a bit, then I'll make one, and I still haven't made one.
Oh boy. Overgraveted. I don't remember this one doing very well.
Tell you what. I think we'll do something that you haven't seen in a while. You did mention it.
Did I now?
Yeah. Literally... seconds ago, you mentioned this.
Oh, Madolche?
No.
Seconds ago. Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
It's gonna be a horrible experience for me, because to this day, I still have yet to win with this deck.
Wasn't this the... Wait. No, you won with the deck, didn't you? Because I never beat you with it.
Maybe you're thinking of a different deck.
Maybe I am.
Okay, well this certainly is not a great start.
I have an interesting start.
I mean, it's good that I got that, but if I don't have a way to make it work well, then it's basically just null. Oh boy. Wow.
Rippling doesn't
Man.
protect your monsters, only activates on direct attack. Oh! Rippling only activates on direct attack?
Wow, that makes it
Actually, a lot worse.
like the worst.
Is that seriously what it says? Now I have to look this up. Because that...
if it's,
how did we miss that? What the fuck? I have to go look this up now. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack... Oh, well, it's a piece of shit now. Whoops!
That makes it
A little bit worse. Like a lot of bit worse.
It's still usable, but not as much.
Not as usable. Not as abusable.
I do love the special Mirror Force, though. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's just the best Mirror Force. It's the exact same effect as Mirror Force, but it can only activate if your opponent has 3 or more monsters on their field.
Alright.
Like, oh, okay. Well, that's a improvement on Mirror Force. Totally. Came out after Mirror Force. Which ones of these 4? You don't like that one?
No, I
Or
don't
that
like that one. Okay, for fuck's sake.
Double D Prison. The Legend of D. How much prison can your D take?
It better not be a 3rd prisoner, or else I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? Are you humming this? Oh, no,
I don't like
you're not.
that.
Okay.
Dude, go away. That card. This is just not gonna work. It is interesting that you perfectly targeted both D prisons.
No, I just sort of had a feeling that those 2 were D prisons. Just a gut feeling.
That's D prison, sure.
What should I go for?
Level 7.
Alright.
Gotcha. There's a lot of really scary level 7s.
There are.
Like Black Rose Dragon, that thing's terrible.
I was thinking about Mr. Black Rose Dragon, but I'm like, nah. Ooh, I could go for Exploder Dragon Wing, but no, I think I'll go for you.
Alright, well that's not a consideration. Cannot be targeted, but it hasn't been summoned yet.
No.
So. And plus, actually, this one doesn't target. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's why it's limited.
Hey.
Yes.
Remember the effect.
Oh, yes, you know. Just in case I want to bring Yazi back somehow.
It's just a... man. Good old Yazi evil of the Yang Sing. That doesn't quite do what I need it to. That's kind of the worst draw. It's kind of like a draw couldn't be worse than that draw. There's no draw that could be worse than that draw, honestly. It's the one card. Place that target in the appropriate zone. Do I? Oh, I do have a spell card. Alright.
Give me that.
I could have just given it to you.
Yeah, whatever.
You
Just get
understand
rid
that?
of that one.
Okay, well, you do realize that you're using that effect.
Oh.
That's what double spell does. So yeah, you don't want it, Phoenix Chain. Alright, give it
Yeah,
Phoenix
yeah.
Chain. No fun.
No fun at all. No fun allowed in my dojo.
Well, this helps a little.
Have you played Hydlide? I have played Hydlide. I know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the NES game, then yes, I do know what Hydlide is.
Well, should work one day. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Should really. You know, this is just the moment where I really should consider using, what was that card? I don't even remember. That's actually beneficial for me, thank you.
Okay, well, there you go.
That
You're welcome.
is a good thing because I have a small chance of success this way.
Okay, then.
But
Wait a minute. Oh! Oh! I
Oh.
was wrong. You're going for Yubel, aren't you?
No,
No?
no.
Are you sure?
Why would I go for you, Bill?
I don't know if I trust that
Why?
monotone.
Why would I say I got the worst draw anybody could ever get?
It's a Yubel deck. God damn it.
The Yubel is the single most dead draw you could ever have because Yubel, when he's in your hand, well, she rather, is so useless that you can't even use the damn thing.
Pretty much. Oh man, now I'm kind of wishing I didn't use that double spell. Oh well. Oh, you would have dimensional prisoned it probably anyway. Actually, wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Okay, no, I'm wrong.
The holy powers that be have finally blessed me by giving me fucking Armageddon Knight. Finally I can send a dark type monster to the graveyard. Jeez. You don't understand how long I've waited to get Yubel in the grave. Jeez, man. Limit Reverse is the best way to get Yubel out.
Okay.
If the target is changed to defense, destroy it, so... Because the biggest fuck you in the world. Destroy it of my own volition.
Mm-hmm.
In order to summon Terror Incarnate.
Oh boy. You have still yet to win with this thing, but this might be the day.
I don't even remember what this thing's effect. This goes in check, doesn't attack, okay. Yeah. Destroy all other monsters on the field. Okay. So yeah. Success has somewhat been achieved. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Gotta get that savage out.
Okay.
Must attack her favorite. You know, can we pretend like I didn't play that yet?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'd rather get through the battle phase before playing that, because otherwise I would be forced to attack.
Yes.
And I would rather not actually do that. Alright, now everything gets destroyed. All the monsters. Yours too.
Wait, why does mine get destroyed too?
Yubel Terror Incarnate.
What does
During
he
the
do?
end phase of my
Oh.
turn, destroy all monsters on the field.
Okay.
He's a pain in the ass.
Oh wow. Alright, that's kind of funny.
That wouldn't have done anything anyway.
No, it actually wouldn't have. Alright, in that case... It begins!
That doesn't actually affect me all that much.
Yeah, you know.
I wasn't actually going to be attacking with Terror Incarnate.
No, but
Mr.
other cards
Zero
could have attacked.
Mr. Zero attack here.
Oh,
Good-
you know,
good
don't.
target.
Well, at least
Good
you don't
target.
gain the 300 attack. Or 300 life points.
Yeah, well, you know.
Also, wait, never mind. Okay.
You can't imagine the hand I currently have.
Oh boy.
Actually, I just want to check. Is that actually... I can't remember what makes this guy... Oh yeah, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, he's a special case because, yeah, Ultimate Nightmare is only... Like, it could be considered better than Terror Incarnate because Ultimate Nightmare has the benefit of, whereas Terror Incarnate and the original have to wait for you to attack it, Ultimate Nightmare can attack itself.
It can attack itself.
Like, it can attack and, like, attack into monsters and make you take damage. I don't have to wait for you to attack my shit. It can attack itself. So
Savage Coliseum also destroys Yubel Terra Incarnate. Actually, I don't think it does.
destroy, but it said if all monsters must attack if able. They're not able because of Swords of Revealing Light.
The monsters are forced to attack, but their attacks are somehow stopped. They are killed by Savage Coliseum, he says. But I think we
But
already
they're
decided that
unable
doesn't
to
work
attack.
that way.
If they're unable to attack, then Savage Coliseum does not destroy
Yes.
them.
All monsters
That
must
is-
attack if able, and since they're not able because of Swords of Revealing Light... Oh, wait, no, it actually would destroy Yubel, wouldn't it? Because it says, destroy all face-up attack position monsters that did not declare an attack. It doesn't say that could not declare an attack, it says did not. So yes, it actually would destroy Yubel.
Well, either way, if he gets destroyed, that's actually somewhat of a positive thing for me.
Well,
anyway.
it is, so go ahead, you can destroy him.
Part 3 of the conundrum.
So I don't even know where the hell we are. Well, I still would have had swords on, so then technically wouldn't he also be destroyed because another turn would have passed and he would have been dead? If we're going by that logic.
See, this is why I can never win with Bell, because
Because then either you don't go far enough or
It's
you go
just
too
not a-
far.
it just never works out for me.
Well, I just realized Swords of Revealing Light shits on Yubel. What the fuck?
Like, Yubel isn't even a great card to begin with.
Yeah.
Because it's horribly hard to use.
Well, now that the horrific incident of terror is over, how about some breakfast? Say hello to Saber Dragon.
Alright, well, that's fine.
Okay,
Would
well,
have been better off with Alexandrite Dragon.
Yeah, it probably would have been.
because He's not an effect monster.
also he can attack. Well, whatever, I have a 2800. Oh wait, no I don't. He's dead. Oh well.
Wait. If... Yeah, when it... Okay, yeah. I have to make sure on that because
Wow, Savage Coliseum is doing nothing but just clearing the field. Golden.
it's being just an asshole, that's all it is.
It is.
Achieving.
But it's hilarious. I never realized that Savage Coliseum actually fucks you over. You
But in
kinda...
this particular case, because Swords is still on the field, I can do something that makes me happy.
Okay.
And of course, during the end phase, he didn't attack, it's destroying me. Now it's gone, and I get Terror Incarnate.
Okay then.
Woo!
About time.
Finally, we're to a point where things can actually go down. Maybe. I'm gonna draw another Swords. It's gonna make me admit defeat immediately.
Now see, that would be funny. Let's go for that.
Let's go for that, you say?
Yes, I would.
I mean, we can try.
Alright, and since they're all able, they have to declare attacks. Okay, well, first off, I activate that on him.
Was normal special summon. This turn requires an attack to try that attack launcher. Okay, equal to half its original attack. Ah, fuck.
So take your 750. But you also gain back 300.
This is inconvenient.
Yes, it is. And what will you do with Mr.
I mean, he
Yubel?
doesn't take battle damage anyway.
This is hilarious. Guess how much defense he has.
It doesn't matter anyway.
No, it doesn't.
No battle damage can be taken, but regardless. But it still did give me 300, so.
Yes, it is.
Just that.
I just find it hilarious how he survived with a nice little 100. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to switch you to attack.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the end phase of my turn. He gets destroyed. Yubel Terror Incarnate being a dickbag.
Ah,
Go
yes. Yes, that is actually kind of a douchebag douche move. Also, you declared 2 attacks. Well, you did declare an attack, so you got to send cards to your graveyard.
What
I don't know how
cards?
many. It says graveyard, Gravekeeper's Servant, top of your deck.
Oh, yeah. Mill.
Don't forget your continuous spell, yep. Swords counters Savage Coliseum. Yes, it does. Okay. So, in that case, I guess it's the end of your turn, right? That his effect activates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does it... If it says during any end phase, I swear to God, okay. No, it's during your end
Yes.
phases. I was like, I
It
swear.
really makes me sad that Gene died.
You know what's weird, though, is that the Yubel deck really isn't even that strong, but it's the hardest deck ever. You normal summon that, you have to attack with it.
Oh, yes, actually. You know, I'm going to pretend I said it.
Right, well.
You know.
You know, you could have explained that much easier, though. You could have just said, I summoned it during main phase 2, fuck you. That's what I would have done. I summoned it
Yeah,
during
but then
main phase 2, you ain't that shit.
he would have been destroyed anyway. All face-up monsters that did not attack.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't understand how many fucking Yubel cards I have in my hand right now.
It's just nothing but Yubel.
It is hilarious. I've got the full spectrum of Yubel in my hand right now. It's amazing.
It's a rainbow of Yubel.
Man. And phase, get rid of that shit.
Okay, you didn't attack.
I didn't attack. Oh, well.
You have to attack.
Oh, it has to attack. Yeah, so we pretend like it did.
Yes. Get
Take
your
no
300.
Roy.
Well, you know,
Saved by the fact it says that it has to attack, so...
how exactly do you lose or win in this case? Because you have Yubel out here. And
So, the solution that I come up with for how you easily win with this deck is, and you already know this card, Calculator.
oh, right.
It's the key to the victory, because Yubel is kind of just an asshole. I mean, Ultimate Nightmare can also be used to ruin your opponent's lives if they have high attack monsters, but...
Did you discard another card for?
Yeah, I milled,
Okay.
and I got Chaos Master.
Okay.
God. I've, like, shredded through my deck.
To the hand with Eugene Warped.
Do I want to know, how many Yubel cards do I have in my deck? Oh. Oh, okay. So that's a number of Yubel cards.
You have 3 of each, don't you?
No. I mean, that's... How many are left in my deck? That's a number.
Oh,
That is a number of cards, and it is
annoying.
an annoying number of cards.
Oh my! It's nothing but Yubels, isn't it?
No, I wish it was. Actually, in a way. But not quite. You know, I'm gonna hate myself for this, because I'll probably get wrecked, but... It's time for the calculator to make his debut.
Okay, well, you know
So-
what? Yeah, just get that out
Terra
of here.
Incarnate is level 12, and 1500 more attack.
He does.
He doesn't have his effect before he's summoned though, and he's treated as 0 attack before his attack is calculated.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he doesn't like an effect of a card can't trigger until it's officially summoned. It doesn't have an attack value yet. I don't know if that's the case in general, but that's typically how rulings work with this type of shit.
Send cake to the grave. What?
I don't know why people always say cake. I don't know what the fuck cake is.
It's a continuous effect, says another person. So, because it's a continuous effect... Wait, what's a continuous effect? See, this is why I love chat delay. It doesn't really help me with card rulings. God damn it.
It applies as soon as it's summoned, but it has yet to be summoned before when you use that. If you use that card, it requires it to have been... So it is yet to be summoned, so therefore its attack hasn't been calculated yet.
Okay, alright. So, basically...
It's only if there's a colon in the effect. If it would only work in that case. So there's no colon.
Alright, fair enough. So then how much battle damage am I taking here? 36 hundo?
His attack would be 12 times 300s. Yeah, 36 hundo.
Of all face-up monsters you control. Oh wait, so no, it's actually...
Oh, it's even higher. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
an
plus
extra
600.
So 4,200.
Well, that's obnoxious. Calculator hurts.
It is kind of obnoxious.
What have... Oh wait, no, those infinite cards technically say they're 12 stars.
Yeah. Anyway, so I must attack with both.
Yes, I already did, so... I don't know how many you discard for Gravekeeper Servant if it's like to declare an attack.
Yeah, I have to know both.
Okay.
And then, wait, yeah, for each attack, yeah. And then I gain another 600, you know.
Alrighty. Well,
Maybe I might win this one, because this is the first time Calculator has gone uncontested, ever.
that's true. I mean, it almost didn't go uncontested.
But because bullshit.
Yeah.
Because rulings are rulings, because fuck life, sometimes. These things, oh. Yeah, that was a mistake I did.
Oh, yeah, Calculator destroys himself, doesn't he? Because of Yubel, because Yubel's an asshole! So wait,
Total summon.
how do you win?
How do you win?
You can't win!
Well, the idea is that you usually don't combo Calculator with Terra Incarnate. Terra Incarnate's kind of the card that you just kind of ruin your opponent's life with. You don't... You typically want Terra Incarnate to die by some means, but it never happens.
You can't do anything anymore.
He just kind of sits there being Terra Incarnate.
Pretty much. How many other
I mean-
calculators do you have in the deck?
I have a full 3 of them. I mean, 11 cards left. You'd think I'd draw another Calculator at some point. If I draw another one, then I win. Sort of.
True.
You know. I guess we'll toss the last Yubel to the graveyard to do maybe getting to... Why did I even bother with that? Like, that would only just kind of fuck me, but whatever. Yeah. But hey, this way I get 600 back, yo.
Yep. But you also have to mill 2 more cards and
Yeah.
send Armageddon Knight.
No.
Damn it! I'm waiting for that calculator to get the hell out of the deck.
I'm loving the fact that it's milling because you're increasing my odds of getting Calculator.
That is true.
Every time.
Alright, well, first off, let's scout out a couple of those Yubels. Alright, there's Yubel 1. There's Yubel 2. Where's Mr. Yubel number 3?
Good luck finding him.
Yubel number 3 is in your hand, isn't he? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Alright, well, no more incarnates, then. No more calculator, and I'm allowed one more, I believe.
Yep.
I don't fucking care. You, I guess. Alright. Bye, boob lady. Thanks for existing.
Well, there you go.
Can I even activate this anymore? I might not be able to. No, I don't want to show my deck.
Show me your deck. Show me your moves.
Show me your moves. No, I can't activate this anymore because I don't have
This,
enough
by the way, is
fuck.
why I don't like playing the Yubel deck, because it takes forever.
True.
Nothing gets accomplished because Terra Incarnate just sits there causing him disaster all the time.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
He's just that guy. He's like a baby having a temper tantrum, just stomping around. Yeah, I want to win. I just want to win one time.
It's pretty much the life.
Time. Just once. Seriously, that's only once in life. It's pretty sad. I mean, it's a sad story. Poor guy. Never gets anything, man.
Bottomless says when your opponent summons, so your opponent has to have summoned the monster, which he did. Okay. So no, it does not sound like they have the understanding of whether or not it would. I think you're right. He technically does not have 1500 attack, which bums me out pretty hard.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not like that happens often. It's only in very particular circumstances that occurs.
True enough.
Because it's like if he was in the graveyard, I mean, if there was a card that said target a card with like 1,000 or less attack or something, it would count as 0 in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You know, does Bottomless Trap Hole
Oh.
work against anything
I
in
had
your
to
deck?
attack, by the way.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, I sort of figured
I mean,
you'll attack.
no, it wouldn't work on Yubel. I do have. I mean, it works on Chaos Endmaster. That's it. That's all. Oh yeah, I needed attack, so I need to mill. There we go.
You.
Oh, there goes Mirror Force.
Okay, well,
Not
that
that
helps.
it really matters.
Yeah, you know.
Oh. Oh boy. Woo. You know, I could have just set this guy to defense position this whole time.
No,
Rather
that
than
doesn't work.
pulling all the shit.
Because all face-up monsters would get destroyed. Oh, wait.
All face-up monsters in attack position.
Oh,
All
wow.
monsters must attack if able. He's not able if he's in defense. So being in
Huh.
defense makes
Wow.
Savage Coliseum do nothing.
Well, you know, you still have been attacking this entire time to good effect because you keep gaining life.
Yeah, but now that I'm low and I'm trying to get that calculator, I really don't want to accidentally fuck myself.
True.
I'd rather not.
This is
do
a
that.
really sketchy duel right here.
This is a delicate situation.
It just became more delicate, buddy.
Well, you know, we're getting there.
We're both it's both coming down to the wire because I just need to draw one card and then I'll be able to be alive.
4 cards left here. Yeah, but like, can you stop an attack
can.
on the calculator?
I can.
You can?
Yes, I can. If I draw one card. I mean, there's a couple different cards I can draw, but there's definitely a card I can draw that I'm thinking of right now that can stop Mr. Calculator.
Yes, but can you stop it now?
Fuck.
Or would it
But
be-
what if I activate Bottomless Trap Hole?
Doesn't have attack yet.
Would I have drawn it
No.
next turn? No, I
We
would
already
not have.
decided
I mean,
that.
yes, I actually would have, actually. I would have drawn it next turn.
Ah, yeah, that would work. The other thing is that even if you had a way to deal with calculator, if he would have gotten sent to the grave, I would have just immediately limit reversed, brought him back, and still attacked again. So my odds of winning were actually fairly high there. In that
Damn.
particular situation. Now, granted, if Bottomless Trap Hole did work on him, then that would be a very... Now, I actually want to look up this ruling.
Now, see, this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for any monster. Because any monster would have, at that point, made you discard 2. And I'm just trying to get you to mill out your deck. So if I just drew, like, a couple monsters, I would have been able to set stall enough.
Well, for once, admit defeat. Just this one time, I just want to win with it once. Yes!
You
Alright,
won
let's
with
just
Yubel.
see the
Congratulations.
scrolling this whole time. Okay, calculator, bottomless. Calculator versus bottomless travel. Let's see
Zuper
what
tried
the-
running Nightmare Steel Cage to get rid of Yubel.
Yeah, that would work, but
Yes.
the attack is over 1500. Yes,
Damn, that bums me out. You know, if you had attacked that turn with Yubel, you actually would have discarded the calculator.
Yeah. You know, you want to see what was left in my deck? There's not a lot.
It was just the other calculator.
I was hoping so hard that, like, you somehow still managed to screw me over, and both servants went off, and I sent 2, and it still wasn't calculated.
Oh, this also would have helped. If I got Raigeki, then you
No,
would
you would
have...
have just destroyed Terra Incarnate, which was... Well, to be fair, though...
It was helping me
yeah,
out.
And I've got to show you this hand. This is beautiful. 3 of them in my hand.
3 disgusting Yubel.
The entire spectrum. Yubel, Terra Incarnate, and Ultimate Knight.
No, if you just summoned that Armageddon Knight... Well, actually, no, Armageddon Knight wouldn't have helped.
It wouldn't have done anything.
Nope.
Like, alright, so I actually had a situation very early on. When I initially summoned Terra Incarnate, I still had a Tomato on the field, and I still had a Chaos Endmaster. Rather than tributing them, like I should have done, to summon Yubel, I didn't do that.
Why would you
And
have
so
done
they just
that,
got
though?
destroyed for fun. I don't know. Because, I guess there's not really a reason, but it would be better to have him in the graveyard than in hand. So there's that. Because he would have gotten destroyed by Terra Incarnate, so that would have sent him to the grave. When he
Oh,
sent him
yeah.
to the grave, I could summon another Terra Incarnate.
But then you would have had 2 of them bothering the shit out of you.
Do they... I wonder if they'd kill each other. Yes, they would.
They would kill each other, actually, wouldn't they? Because he requires a tribute, and he requires all the other monsters to be destroyed, so they would, yes, kill each other. Thus summoning their secondary form. Which means Terra Incarnate that you would have summoned would have killed Yubel Nightmare Revealed, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, this
So
Yubel
what-
deck is always a fun fight. Like, even it's such a fun deck to fight.
It's not that it's a good deck.
It's not that it's good, but it's fun. I like fighting Yubel. He's not that scary. He's just hilarious.
It's funny though, because Yubel in the licensed games is like the hardest thing. Oh my god. And I basically like card for card replicated that deck to the best of my ability. And it is so good in the games because you have shitty cards. But in practice, it's like the worst because people can deal with stuff then.
Yes.
Because it's not like it's that hard to deal with Yubel and his other forms. They're just awkward to deal with, if anything. But,
Because in the games you have shitty cards.
yeah.
Here's my trash. Oh, I remember this deck. I remember winning with this deck and liking it.
You just give me a bunch of garbage.
Something like that. Actually, I think it was... I forget what Here's My Trash was like. Let's go find out. See, that's why it's fun to have this card shuffler on, so I can go figure it out. Alright, well, 4 out of 5 were my win today. That's golden.
Hey man, at least I took the one out of you.
Laptop ends rebooting. I will finish making that deck for Zuper, then get to work on a deck for dueling Ross.
Dude, no way.
Oh, yeah. Ah, this is what this was. Okay.
I love how he's like made a deck for me specifically. Oh, okay. Well. Of these cards, the best one to not have is...
You get to draw first.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, these are all fairly good to have. I don't really need this. It's convenient, but I don't really need it. Yeah, I just wanted to have another chance at satellite stats, so... Yeah. That's all this is. So I'm just like, I really want to have satellite stats to work just once.
Alright, well, you have a monster, I don't. I can special summon the Cyber Dragon.
Oh boy.
And then, for funsies, I tribute him. And then I'll summon the Satellite Cannon.
Oh, are you doing the satellite deck again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get a good chance to use it before.
Gotcha. Gotcha,
And
gotcha,
end
Garasu.
phase, gotta add that. Okay. And just for safety measures, get their barrier.
Okay then.
So, you can't destroy him. Does
Uh,
no battle damage. Basically, there's no reason to attack him right now.
Wow, actually, I just realized there's a jar card that isn't banned. Interesting.
There are jar cards that are not banned, but they're not necessary. Oh, Needleworm. That's a pain. Woo!
There goes your angels. Oh, hey, Fairy Box. I remember that piece of shit.
Fairy Box is in here because basically the idea of Satellite Cannon starting at very low attack is a very dangerous idea. You don't really want your opponent to abuse that. Because he
That's
can
true.
still be attacked by something lower than 7. Just can't be destroyed. So...
Okay.
In before this fucks me over. Dun 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 dun. This is gonna fuck me over hard because you're gonna have Mirror Force.
No.
No, you're not. Alright. Perfect. Then I get
Not
another
this
satellite.
day.
More
750.
satellite countries. You know, that actually is like. This card is a show card, Satellite Cannon.
Yeah. I could see that, definitely.
It came from this like Russian guy who apparently has like a monopoly on space. So he has this cannon in space that can literally destroy the planet. And he just gives away the key to some guy. Like legitimately just gives away the key to make it work. I don't know why. I think it was something like, oh no, what it was that he lost in a duel to this guy, and the guy said, I want the key, and then he was like, yeah, sure. Because he won a fucking duel. Excuse me?
I hope you like Hero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Opponent draws 3 cards, both players look at the cards, okay. 1, 2, 3. Discard all the spell cards to the graveyard.
Rip when
Alright.
they miss all the lengths.
There's the one
kinda
spell,
curious
and
what
then
the
the
link
other
was.
2 are not spells, but I'll still
Okay.
reveal them because I have to.
Hello, Trapstone. How are you? I like how it shuffles all the cards, so I don't even know if you're revealing the proper cards, but alright. I'll take your word for it.
I could be that asshole.
You
If there
could
was
be.
one I really needed, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
In that case, I will...
Oh yeah, I do have to send that to the graveyard. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will throw down you.
Oh wait, it's not actually my turn.
No, it's not your turn yet. Not just yet.
Yeah.
Then I
set
will
that
activate
on your turn.
Swords. Your favorite.
Okay.
Then
well,
Hand
Swords is kind
Destruction.
of more or less a good card for him. Does that draw first or discard first?
Discard first.
Alright, well, I'll just discard those. I can make do. Ooh. Alright.
And I activate this fun card.
Dangerous machine.
I shall roll. Each of your standby phase. Well, this isn't my standby phase, but alright.
Yeah, you don't get to do it yet. Starting your next standby phase, you can be the most random person.
Yes. Go ahead. Take your pick.
Well, being Those are all gonna be like annoying face down cards. So I'm guessing that this is a deck destruction sort of deck.
Yes.
I'm gonna put out Earth and Dark.
Why, it is in fact Earth. You may draw 2 cards. I shall reveal it, though. I'm not sure how to reveal it. There he is.
Absorbing Jar. Okay. Destroy all spell and set spell and trap cards on the field, and then each player draws. Are you sure that's not banned? I'm pretty sure Absorbing Jar is banned.
I thought it was too. Like, I looked at that, but no, actually it isn't. Probably because it's only set spell trap cards. That's why I'm activating all these. So there's definitely ways around it. It seems like it would be, but no, it's not. I don't think. I guess because it has to be set. I'm kind of curious now. Should I look it up?
Maybe, I don't know. Put that down.
Let's see if there's a ban. Does not look like there's a ban on it. Okay.
And you know, your swords is very nice, but I have my own way of doing things.
Okay.
Down in my wait, okay. 2 of your opponent's turns, so that doesn't actually go on yet. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Alright, 1 turn.
Alright. Hey, take your guess what that face down is. I wonder what it could be.
So either I can give you cards, or I can get cards.
Pretty much. Take your pick.
Well, I really don't want to give you the ability to do anything. So I'm just
Oh yeah, I
gonna
never
draw
even rolled my
this.
die.
It would have
Okay,
been
it was a
4,
4.
which is opponent draws 1 card. Oh hey, I just draw 5 cards. That's good.
Okay.
4, 5.
I can
I
see
really-
everything. Dude, I hope you have Exodia in this deck. That would just make me laugh my ass off. Also, I never set him to defense, but yeah, there you go.
Alright, it's not actually my end phase yet, so I don't need to discard things quite yet.
No, not
But-
yet. This is why I liked Here's My Trash, because it's just a hilarious deck. Ooh, you're talking about Chewbone. Yes, I love Chewbone. Chewbone is a hilarious card for getting the Sphere Mode Ra.
I really don't need that anymore. Now I'm at a proper hand size, I think.
Yep.
And then add even more counters.
Alright,
So
well,
at the end of this turn, Steel Cage goes away.
that is another 4, so you can draw yet another card.
Thank you. You're destroying me slowly but surely with this.
Alright, in that case, I guess I shall finally activate you. Actually, wait a minute. Do I want to do that? No, maybe I don't want to do that yet. I might not do that yet.
Do you
Eh,
want
fuck it,
to
I'll
or
do
not?
it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, well, Solemn Strike. I know I did that a little late, but his effect was activated, so...
Okay, well then, fine. I have to go get my cards back then.
Thank you for letting me know what they are, though. I'm not even gonna read them, but, you know.
You can probably guess what they are.
I know Dark... Like, I don't know what the other one is, but I know what Dark Bribe does, so there's that.
Alright, well, your Dark Steel Cage is dead.
This is true. It is.
Anyway, Commander of Swords.
What the hell does this do? Draws. When your opponent draws for their normal draw in their draw phase, oh my god, that is too many draws. They reveal the cards they drew. If there's any spell and trap cards, you can apply one of these. Discard all spell and trap card, destroy one spell or trap card they control. Well, as a matter of fact, I did draw a trap card.
Okay.
So,
Do what you will, but you can only do it one time. You don't want that one? Alright.
Okay. I seem to be hovering over their dimensional prisons today.
I'm pretty sure that swords is dead too.
After
I
after
activated
this
my
turn.
cage one turn after that, but
Yeah,
anyway.
but swords last one extra turn, so it would be destroyed on this turn.
Oh, whatever. Let's see here.
Pile
No, I
of
want to leave
secrets.
one slot open for the sake of keeping a slot open. Should I go for the final satellite cannon? Do I even feel confident? Oh wait, no, I can't attack. Right. That's what I've been doing. Correct. I mean, we're gonna do something even longer stage, somebody tributing for Cyber Dragon. Oh wait, end phase is even more tokens. 5,000 and 4,000 over here. Fun cards.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flip summon. Wait, no.
You can normal summon him or set him. That is your options here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. Actually, I don't want that.
Make your choice. Do you want it face up or face down?
I'll keep it face down. Anyway,
Okay.
I forgot to throw the dice. It's a one.
Discard one card. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, discard a card.
I
Well,
did
actually, that would have occurred during your standby phase. That was the card in your hand.
it. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, go ahead.
You know, I'm gonna be real. This whole Cyber Dragon being on the field just makes somewhat like problematic things occur. But you know. Let's see here. Let's see. I could stall one more turn, probably. Let's just add those. These satellite cannons are getting spooky levels of powerful here.
Keep forgetting to do this. There's a 3.
That would have been
Another
draw
draw.
one card. Alright.
Alright, that works.
These cards being set are slight concerns. Side effects and... Okay. The Commander of Swords during... Oh, normal draw for the draw phase. Okay, so that doesn't activate on side effects.
No.
Anyway, draw. Alright, so I reveal that. What you want to do?
You.
Somewhat unfortunate.
How many did you draw?
Only... Oh, yeah. Oh, and only draw one for that. I don't need you getting too much here.
Okay.
Plus, why would I draw 3 in this situation? There's literally no reason for me to do that.
In case limited removal decided to not be banned. Ross, roll that die. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna discard some shit. Because, fuck some of this stuff. I guess I really don't need that, because they're already kind of powerful enough. We could take a risk here. Hope that that's not Mirror Force.
Oh.
Well... Nah, I can't quite cheese that. Oh, I know. Okay.
So I'm gonna activate Forbidden Lance on Biggie here, 6,000 guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna battle phase. Attack.
Did you activate that on?
The big guy, 6,000
Okay.
guy.
I think I shall activate Dark Bribe on that.
Okay. That.
Oh, god damn it. Next turn.
You know, but the thing was that okay.
And then
so
next
that
turn
limit
after that.
Yeah, like that limiter removal. The goal of that was just to be the biggest dickbag on the planet. What I wanted to do was get this stupid Cyber Dragon off the field somehow.
Yeah.
Use limiter removal and then use Battle Mania. You must attack my monsters, and they'll have extremely high attack. Why don't I use Battle Mania in Yubel?
I don't know.
That is just better version of fucking Coliseum.
It is,
It doesn't
actually.
screw me, it screws you.
Ooh, I just found a hilarious card. What if I played this when you build up all those satellites?
Yeah, that would get rid of all the counters.
That would be
Because their
hilarious.
effects would become
Yeah.
negated while they're face down. I mean, the thing with satellites is that, you know, but what makes them hilarious that you can do stuff with is, this card right here. Hold on. Activate. Inferno Reckless Summon is just the dumbest thing. If a single one of these satellites is summoned, it summons the other two. Yeah. But
Yeah,
it
it's
also helps
incredibly
you because
obnoxious.
then you can special summon up to 3 of whatever card you want as well.
Wait, really? You...
Summon 3.
All cards with the same name as the chosen monster from there. Oh, yeah, because I could get
yeah,
3
but
satellites.
They can select their own thing.
But it says they can select their own satellites.
No. Your opponent chooses one face-up monster they control. You
Oh.
special summon. So they choose one card they control. They special summon their equivalent ones.
Oh boy, well I would have gotten a bunch of Hero Shadow Scouts.
Which actually would have helped me for the fact that they don't get their flip effects then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I actually did place Greed in this deck.
Greed is... Okay, so Greed is actually a pretty viable card. Because of the nature of this deck making me draw a bunch.
I mean, it was mostly milling and drawing.
Let me tell you though.
It was a lot of fun.
Good card for a Greed deck, Bistro Butcher.
Yeah.
Man, that was a card that you were using in the game, and I was like, why? Where did you even get Bistro Butcher? Did you pick that one specifically, or was that in a card pack? I'd say that's a pretty lucky draw for a card pack, honestly, because Bistro Butcher isn't even that bad. Well, at least in those times he wasn't.
I don't remember what Bistro Butcher did now.
He makes that your opponent draws, I think, 2 cards or something when he attacks. But that kind of screws them over really hard. Yeah, they draw 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember looking at it and being like, that's the worst fucking card in the universe, because it didn't have good, like, attack.
But it's actually, that's a really absurdly good effect. It just doesn't look like it at first glance.
Like, it's absurdly good if you were going for a mill deck. Like, the games I'm playing in that game, that doesn't help me at all. It's a piece of shit.
It's good. Well, it's still good enough because it's got a high enough base stat of attack.
But it isn't, because you can
usable.
literally get so many monsters with the 1800 attack.
Not in those games, actually.
Oh no, in those games you can. I'm actually, like, at the point in the game where I'm just getting a shitload of them through the random cards. So let's see. There's Harpy's brother, there's 7-colored fish, there's the giant red sea snake, there is a fairy, which I forget its name right now, there is a dragon, which name escapes me. Like, I have a shitload of them. There's Vorse Raider, there's the Twin Elves, whatever the hell they're called, Gemini Sisters. There's a lot of cards that actually have over that much attack.
Hey, Ross, you ever want to just straight up win in a Greed deck? Use Sasuke Samurai number 3. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent draws cards until his or her hand has 7 cards.
That's just not even fair.
Just imagine they have 0 cards in your hand. You manage to do that, 3,500 damage. Get wrecked.
Just from good old Sasuke Samurai.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well,
Also, Sasuke Samurai number 4 really pissed me off in like the licensed games because the opponent cheats with their flip of a coin. So it basically means Sasuke Samurai number 4 is unbeatable in a battle. 1200 attack guy here, but if you call the coin toss right, he can destroy the opponent's monster rather than before the battle even happens.
uh,
So it's like, oh, well, that's a pain in my ass.
no, Sasuke must have been the favorite because there are a shitload of cards for him. Like, there's 5.
There's 5, yeah.
Like, compared to the other,
But Sasuke is like, he's not just like a game reference. He's,
he's actually a ninja.
he's actually like, yeah, a legitimate famous ninja. So makes sense. But
I mean, Sasuke is the best character in the game, in my opinion. Hello, Mr. The Crystal Fluff.
but you still get your other ninjas. To be fair, you got Yai and you got Ebisu and the worst one, Go-Go.
Poor
Like,
Go-Go.
Yai and Ebisu are usable in a ninja deck. Go-Go sucks. He's just the worst.
It's kind of a shame.
Because, like, alright, so his effect would be absurdly good if it didn't have that extra card text. Your opponent must have at least 5 cards in their hand for you to activate and to resolve this effect.
Yeah.
That will never happen, aside from maybe the first turn.
It's pretty hard to get them with more than 5 cards in their hand. No, it's funny because in Magic, I just get that shit all the time. Like, I get huge hands in Magic. Because, like, it's a little bit slower of a game. In Yu-Gi-Oh! That never fucking happens, ever.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very fast card game, usually.
Yeah.
You
Except in the show, where they're like, well, I can't attack you directly because you don't have a monster. I pass my turn. I pass my turn. You're gonna lose because I pass my turn. They just keep drawing cards. I'm like, how do you not have any spell cards?
Okay,
Like, none.
so I'm thinking I need to make a Gen 1, like the shittiest of the shit.
Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I
And
should make
then-
a deck of, like, my childhood. Like, cards I remember from my childhood. Unfortunately, that would get me Sangen, which is broken. And also Zombie Tiger, which I just don't even want to read that effect.
Zombie Tiger is a pain in the ass.
Like, even as a kid, I remember reading that card and just being like, what the fuck am I looking at?
I don't even think he's that good, honestly.
Let me read this effect. Once per turn, during your main phase, if you control this card in the field, you can equip it to your Decayed Commander as an equip card, or unequip the Union equipment and special summon this card in face-up attack position. While
That makes total
equipped,
sense to me.
as a kid, I had no fucking idea what that meant.
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Increase the
now,
attack and
though.
defense of the equipped monster by 500 points, and each time it destroys one monster your opponent controls, your opponent discards one card randomly from his or her hand. One monster can only be equipped with one human monster at a time. If the equipped monster is destroyed as a result of battle, destroy this card instead.
That's fine. I can understand that. It's just that it's a horrible Union monster for the fact that it has to be on the field for that to happen. Usually, Union monsters, you can equip them from the hand. Or some of them you can. And
Yeah.
those are the better ones. Yeah. What was I thinking? There was something related to that, and I don't even recall what it was.
It's probably Hungry Burger.
Probably not, but
Best card, 2015. 1850 defense.
Oh, and then there's Fiendish Fortune that just came out. Man, that's a fun one. During your standby phase, your opponent tears one type of card type. You activate the top card of your deck and place it on the bottom of your deck. If the activated card is of that type, your opponent draws one card. Otherwise, your opponent randomly discards one card.
Okay.
So it just slowly, like, that would be absurdly good for Take My Trash. Because either way, it's
Yeah, it is actually. You know, I'm gonna go throw that and take my trash right now.
And then also they added a just brilliantly good ritual monster if you're doing a ritual deck. Because Radiant Divine Bird Vene, man, he's OP. When he's
basically his thing is that if you tribute monsters from your field or hand, you can then add those back to your hand.
Uh,
Well, one of them back to your hand, but still, that's absurdly good in a deck revolving around tributing.
no, this deck is actually kind of hilariously powerful. And yeah, Absorbing Jar is not banned. Looking at it.
I think somebody needs to make a Jar Turtle deck. Such a
Jar
good card.
Turtle. Ooh, that's a pretty looking card. Radiant Divine Bird Vene.
Yep.
Is it good?
Vene, well, I think it's pretty solid if you're doing a ritual deck. That's the one I just explained.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Whoops. You can reveal one monster in your hand, then target one face-up monster on the field this turn. That target's level becomes the revealed level. Okay.
So you can then take, like, you can choose, oh, I don't want to tribute this card in my hand for some reason, but I'd
Yeah.
rather tribute the one on the field, so there you go. Otherwise, it's still OP because you can just target the thing and add it to your hand anyway. Actually, that is kind of, in a way, a little bit broken, because then you could just have one really high level that you're recycling over and over and over. Oh god, what if you did that with, like, Yubel or something? Level 12, it would summon any ritual you wanted. And it could recycle infinitely.
I could see that being very obnoxious, actually. But with Yubel, it's not that bad.
It kind of helps in a way. You know, that's actually a decent idea. Why don't I add a ritual monster to the Yubel deck? That's a good way to get that shit out of my hand.
No, that is actually. Actually, that makes perfect sense. Why don't you add a ritual monster? Yeah, pretty much summons whatever the hell you want. You could get Garland or whatever the hell his name is.
Garlandolf. Come on, you don't even know his name. How dare you?
Pair that with Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon.
Oh, dude, Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon is good.
Is he even good, or does he just have a fun name?
I mean, it's probably better than Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast,
Well,
but Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast will always have a special place in my heart because he was the first one I found of the Interplanetary Purpley Thorny monsters.
okay.
I just love saying Interplanetary Purpley Thorny, honestly.
This
But
person likes Nefarious Archetype, Eater of Nefariousness.
dude, no, like, you know, you got them. The
And then
marmots. There's more than one marmot card.
I should make a Marmot deck.
There's Obese Marmot of Nefariousness and Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness.
And I think the Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness is actually in Yugi's deck. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, but Obese is better than like literally both stats are better on Obese. Why is that? Why would the one that's a demon be weaker than the one that's just a fat ass marmot?
Because he's a beast and he sits on people.
And there's actually another sort of I think that there's another Nefariousness card though. Yeah, there's Nefarious Archfiend Eater of Nefariousness.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
That's a dumb card. With stupid name.
It's worth 4 cents. Low. What a piece of shit.
You know it's bad when Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness is worth 23.
It's probably because it's actually a rare normal card.
You know, I can't find a value for Obese Marmot of Nefariousness. He must just be so rare that...
The legendary card that can't be priced. Sometimes, like, they do that for cards where they just don't list the pricing.
Yeah, but, like, you know, Mild Turkey, that needs to be worth a lot. Just a turkey that is good at bowling.
I just... Yeah, look at
Why
that.
they had this card description, I will never know, but...
Someone just had way too much fun at the studio.
That's why sometimes normal monsters are cool, because they have, like, the most hilarious descriptions sometimes.
Like that guy who has all the backwards text. Like an asshole.
Mad Lobster. Gourmet fruit renowned by its dark world upper crust. It has sensational flavor. Why is this relevant to a monster? I don't know. This monster swamps an opponent with an almost endless supply of water.
Yeah, it does not do that shit at all.
It does. In the show, it does. Sometimes. 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 One time.
One time. Like, it just make the monsters sound so much more threatening than they actually are. Like, the Fire Skull or whatever the hell his name is, that's hilarious. The Fire Reaper.
Yeah.
A Reaper with a flaming arrow that burns an enemy to a crisp. 700 attack. Get shit on.
This lady warrior with unquenchable bloodlust serves the forces of darkness. What do you think her attack is?
Probably like 400.
900.
It's just shitty. A
Small
messenger
but
of doom that steals a soul with
Oh.
a single blow. 900.
Tomosaurus is great. Small but vicious. This monster even attacks its own kind. Take a guess how much attack it's got.
300.
500.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even matter if it is that low. But, okay, let's just see. I'm gonna put in an attack value of 100 for normal monsters and see what the effects are here. Let's see here. Renowned for his athletic physique, has made him famous in the populace of Darkworld. They call him Iron Wall Renge because nobody can break through his incredible defenses. 100 attack. Oh, a guardian who commands fire at his will. His magma hot barrier. I guess these are all like things describing like protecting things, but whatever.
A guardian of the woods. This massive tree is to believed to be immortal with 1800 defense. I don't
But
think
of course,
so.
there's charcoal and Pachi. A wicked wooden spirit has burned out. The barbecue grilled with this charcoal is so awesome that everybody thinks it's priceless.
It's just why are there so many Ibachis? There's a whole story about the fucking Ibachi.
Yo, Impachi, that is a deck that needs to be made.
It's just so shitty. There's a
All of them
Woodborg
suck.
Impachi too.
Woodborg is the only playable Impachi. Well, no, actually, even then, I'd argue Blazing Impachi is still better because I'd rather have 1850 attack than 2500 defense most of the time, especially since Woodborg Impachi is level 5. Level 5, that is not an okay defense value. Well, it is, but whatever. It's reasonable.
What the fuck is wrong with this card art? Taihon number 2. It looks like an Octorok that grew bat wings. Look up
What?
Neko. Oh, I remember Neko Gal. Yeah. I will look up
Neko
Neko.
Girl has, like, a lot of, They, like, censored both her forms.
Yeah. She shows a little bit too much. A pussy cat fairy. Contrary to her lovely beauty, she claws at her enemies.
Ooh, yeah.
With very dangerous claws. That's...
Let's,
Alright.
put in anything from 100 to 300 attack value for normal monsters. Well, you got all the pieces of Exodia. You would think. Oh, a forbidden right leg sealed by magic. Whosoever breaks this seal will know infinite power. 200 attack.
Well, whoever breaks the seal actually does know infinite power.
Yeah.
Because it's broken.
At
but...
least Skull Servant has an accurate description. A skeletal ghost that isn't that strong, but can be mean trouble in large numbers. In this case, Skull Servant King. 300 attack. Accurate description. Ooh, this small but deadly creature is better off avoided. Petite Moth having that effect. That card text. Better off avoided 300 attack. Sure.
Okay. The third of the brothers following tricular and bicular. Unicycular.
God. Oh my dear God.
What?
Type in caterpillar, but like with K and 2 T's.
Ew.
That
What?
thing is disturbing.
That thing is disturbing. That's like the baby face from Junior. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm terrified of that. A living suit of armor that attacks enemies with a bone-jarring tackle, 300 attack. A Gorgon's egg. Massive eyes are said to reflect the fate of its enemies, 300 attack. The mutant flower draws its forces from pollutants
And the dark forces. What the fuck? It's
And the
just.
power of
It's so
300.
shitty.
I love the card called Bat isn't even a bat, it's a machine.
It's just such a fucking contradiction.
You know, it's a Batarang. Don't worry about it, guys. This isn't a ripoff Batman, we swear.
An outcast angel. Nobody knows what he is thinking at all. Sometimes he gets mad, and that is dreadful. What the fuck?
It's just like... That's his life story, guys.
Frontier Wiseman. He is OP.
Then you have, DD Trainer, who has only 100 attack. A poor goblin that is sucked into a different dimension. However, he's doing his best with his new destiny. It shows him riding a hot dog creature. I cannot make this shit up. I love the DD Beast. DD Beast, the hot dog creature.
Frontier Wiseman. He's saying he's OP. I don't really see it. Negate a spell effect that targets a warrior type creature you control. But he's a spellcaster, so it's like, eh. I mean, it's alright. Like, that works in the decks, I guess, where you have, what's his name?
It works.
Buster Blader and, like, the dragons and the warriors, and you just try to, like, combine all three.
What the hell is this thing's name? It's like... The A... What is this freaking called? There's a spell card, yeah. The A Forces. Yeah, it works, in that, if you use A Forces, because all warrior types gain 200 attack for each warrior or spellcaster monster you control. Random, just added spellcaster. I actually use that in my warrior deck in, one of the licensed games. Because it's not the worst. It's not great, but, you know. The longest.
Bokoyochi the Frightening Car. A freight car that is exclusively for Dekiochi. It can transport anything, but most cargo arrives broken.
But you see, that one actually has a purpose. It does something, believe it or not. There's another card that requires that specific card.
Bokyochi?
Yeah.
Dekiochi?
Yeah. It's a flip effect. Draw one card. But if you control that other guy, draw another card for each one of them that you control. So if you have 3 of them, hey, draw 4 cards.
That's not that bad. Embryonic Beast. What the fuck? An imperfect monster with a belly vortex that sucks in opponents of any size. 500 attack. Oh boy. They're
Gotta
just so
love Wretched
shitty.
Ghost in the Attic being literally Kuribo.
Basically.
A proud ruler of the jungle that some fear and others respect. 1300 attack. At least it's not that low, but...
Oh, there's Key Mace.
What the hell is this? Holy shit, there's actually a card that is, like, perfect for summoning Levia the Atlantean Dragon. I don't even remember if that's what his name is. I know it's the Atlantean Dragon of some kind. Target 3 level 3 or lower sea serpent type monsters in your graveyard. Special summon all 3 of them. You cannot special summon any other monsters during the turn you activate this card. That's actually still... Ross, you should put that in your sea serpent deck.
What is it?
Call of the Atlanteans. Target 3 level 3 or lower sea serpent type monsters in your graveyard. Special summon all 3 of them. You cannot special summon any other monsters during turn you activate this card. That's still not that limiting.
Yeah, because all I need is sea serpents, because they can attack directly.
Yeah.
Like assholes. However, I haven't used that deck in forever, so it's almost like not even important.
That's true. Oh, I didn't even know there's that. Oh, it's Poseidra the Atlantean Dragon. Whatever.
Yeah.
The thing's entire purpose is... Like, I'm pretty sure that card is made to summon Poseidra, but whatever. Ooh, Atlantean Pikeman. The great ocean lord, who reigns over the depths, is served by these lancers. Deep-sea creatures exist in fear of facing the stream of their attacks. The stream of attacks their lances are capable of.
Well, at least that's 1400.
Yeah. It's not that bad, but it's still not an accurate description.
Spike's seizure just sounds like painful. Using the spike sprouting from its body, the creature stabs its opponent and floods them with electricity.
A zombie shark that can deliver its lethal curse with a spell. Can it? I didn't even know corroding shark could transfer its curse. Man, that actually makes him instantly scarier. There's just this zombie shark who, if he gets anywhere near you, you'll start disintegrating too. Oh, there's the pendulum machine, the one pendulum monster that existed before all other pendulum monsters. A horrible torture machine with a large pendulum blade. But the thing is, it's actually got pretty decent stats, except for the fact that it's level 6. 1750 for level 6 is not tolerable.
No.
What is this? Noble Knight Artegius. It's just this long, like, poem is his text.
I remember him, and he's actually, like, he's okay.
Yeah. No one shall ever know the truth behind that fateful day. Artorius went forth.
Oh,
where
shit.
the brilliant sword did slay.
Where I
Was
can
the
watch
first
the
of many.
UCS Prague and when it starts. I have no idea what that means. The YCS Prague. Prague.
Where can I watch the YCS?
Prague. Prague? I have no idea. I'm an English major, I don't get that card. Like, this
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
even sound like a card that should exist. The GU, ew. In, like, that sentence. But, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that is, so I can't help you there, man. Is Pikaru a card archetype?
The princesses are, yeah. There's Ebon and Pikaru.
Okay. Are they good?
Arguably. Ebon basically does the complete opposite of Pikaru. She deals damage as opposed to heals it.
Okay.
Oh no, it's actually Kuran that is Ebon's name. It's Ebon Magician Kuran. Which doesn't make sense. Kuran would be a better fit for Pikaru, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Legendary Ebon Steed.
Well, you know, you got the Trial of the Princesses with the creepiest freaking creature ever created. It's the thing that you use to upgrade the two princesses. It is the scariest looking creature, though.
No, I kind of want to make a deck out of them now, because that sounds hilarious.
The only problem is that they're
Bad?
really not that good.
No, it does not seem like it.
I mean, no, because the thing is that
What's up,
even in
man?
their big form, they've got only 2,000 attack, and their effects aren't even that good.
Yeah. No, not really. Not at all.
But you know, I was really shocked last stream to find out that battery men do not suck. In fact,
They're actually
They're
pretty good.
surprisingly viable.
Thanks to that new field spell, which actually like gave them a little bit, or not field spell, the field clear spell. That
Yeah,
actually helps them a little bit.
short circuit. Um, just the fact that it can happen so consistently. You get Charger, you've won because you'd use Charger to summon 9-volt. 9-volt then adds Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell you can special summon by using its effect. And from there you could use Fuel Cell, and if somebody has something that's really annoying, where you can return it to their hand. And it's... Basically, those three together are just... Like, as soon as you get Charger, it's pretty... You know, good. Good to go.
Want to duel me, or are you busy at the moment? I have no idea what we're doing right now. We're just sort of sitting staring at cards.
Yeah, we're not actually technically doing anything. Ow. Oh, that moment. I was wondering why nobody was talking in my chat.
Oh.
I fucking didn't hit the button again.
You didn't you never record.
I freaking failed to hit the button. Woo!
You know, I've done that before too, so don't feel that bad.
Well, it's not even worth starting it up now for 20 minutes. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. What should we do then?
We don't even have time for a game of OJ.
No, we don't really. We have time for the quickest duel of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the universe, where every turn is only allowed to last 3 seconds if I get a nice deck that doesn't suck ass and take 20 turns. Mana Cannon, you don't count, you take forever. I'll see myself out, alright, that ends itself quickly. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find something that ends quick too.
I mean, mine is made to kill myself, so it'll be the perfect deck for ending quickly.
Alright, we'll make it quick because I'm gonna use Band, and Band will make...
Oh no. I'm still running a Cosmo deck right now. Oh no.
The Rosses will not fight Cosmos.
After
Just
the...
so you know.
I got horrified the first time seeing one.
We'll use your least favorite, like, ever card deck thing. Because it's incredibly broken.
Well, it's beyond broken, actually. It's like the worst of humanity.
I mean, it still isn't entirely, because I can't use Yada in this, because Yada does not work in this scenario.
No.
Like, the whole reason why these cards were banned is because they're strong in a particular deck. Oh, but I did put Yada in this deck anyway, apparently. That's good. That's always promising. That's always good. I love when I do that. Ooh, Jiragumo. The most... When the hell did they change this guy's card art? Ew. They made him, like, super bright and sunny. Ooh. Ooh, you're trying to kill yourself so hard here.
Get wrecked. How you gonna get through my 6,000 defense?
Yo, man, it's gonna be tough to... It's tough to say. Is this actually... I can see why this card was bad. Just give me that shit.
Oh.
Take control of their monster.
Alright, cool.
Give me that Jirai Gumo.
Golden.
Ooh, and then we gotta add, Elma
There's
right here.
Elma.
And I can't... Why did I grab this thing? It doesn't have high enough attack. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Why
have
did
no idea why
make
you grabbed this thing.
decision?
Thank you, actually. I like this decision that you made.
I didn't know. Alright, here we go.
Okay, well, thanks for the 1,000 life.
Now. If I can, I'd like a redo.
Okay.
Everything goes back.
Is there a way I can bullshit this? No.
Probably not.
So everything just goes back to the deck?
Yep. Everything. And then you draw 5.
Well, there went Wall of Revealing Light. This is just the banned cards deck, by the way, if anyone was curious what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it contains mostly, I think it has 4 cards that aren't banned, but that's just for the sake of using one card that is banned.
Oh boy. Well, I'm basically fucked in the ass right now. Alright, now what?
Uh,
I mean, you already summoned this turn. Oh wait, no you didn't.
I didn't.
Golden.
I mean,
Dude, I hope you have Trap Dust Shoot. No? Okay.
Trap Dust Shoot is fun.
It is. It's like the worst of humanity, but oh well. No, I just noticed you have an extra deck. I'm assuming you probably have Cyberstein, so you can get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
but it isn't for Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Remember, this is banned cards only.
Alright, I'm calling Tails.
Jirai Gumo again.
I have multiple Guma. Alright, I actually got it. I feel like Joey when he gets his
Sure.
Time Wizard.
You know, this is...
It's probably Cyberjar. Oh, well, Morphin Jar. Whatever. I didn't want to get rid of that.
That's actually kind of a bad thing for me in general.
It's a good thing for me, because I had a shitty-ass hand.
But now we get to draw 5 again. Yeah, woohoo, yeah. Yes.
Ooh, I have an interesting hand right here.
Ooh.
Alright, main phase 2. I will set you and you. Zuper, this turn may decide everything.
All 3 of them.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, you go first, since it
Alright,
doesn't
well.
matter for you. You never called it.
Tails.
Okay, wait, actually it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just regardless.
Heads.
Heads. So, nothing so far happened. Alright, I gain a total of 2,000.
Okay. As for me, golden. Well, I can't lose now. Fuck.
Tails.
Okay, I also gained 2,000. Well, that was kind of pointless.
It was.
Gave you 10,000 life points, but you know. Mm-hmm.
I declare one type of monster. I declare insect type monster. That is such a bullshit effect. Go away.
It's just such a piece of shit card.
Forceful Sentry, I want to see what you got in your hand.
Okay, here it is. You might want to get rid of that Kozaki self-destruct button. It's a pretty interesting card. I think Zuper's cheating. I know some of the cards are banned.
I think some of them are banned.
just a couple of them. Just a couple.
Only most of them.
Only
like,
every single card except for like one of them.
Only everything except Cyber Dragon.
That's the joke of this deck. It's nothing but banned cards and one Cyber Dragon.
You know, I'm feeling I don't even know. I guess I'll I'll take your advice. Send back that Kozaki self-destruct button. I actually want you to have Immortal of Thunder, to be completely honest with you.
It's just such a shitty card anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I understand if I
right,
return
yeah.
it to my hand, it doesn't count.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I can't. I already normal summoned. Roy.
Nope.
Turn.
Never even attacked.
Oh, well. We can choose to not have that happen. It's fine. 2. For 1 spell and draw a card on the field. I want to activate it! Even though I can't.
Yeah, I bet you want to activate that piece of shit.
That actually, for the longest time, wasn't banned, Trap Dust Shoot. Because it was a reasonably fair card, except for the fact that first turn it was a little
Obnoxious.
But
This is
aside
an
from the
old
first
school
turn, it's
duel.
almost unplayable.
This is not an old school duel. He's just being an asshole and using a broken cards deck. That's literally the whole point of it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be some noble hero here. I'm just doing what I gotta do to make a living in this hard world. See, now you gotta set things, because otherwise, Tribe-infecting virus will fuck you.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
There's no other option. It's retarded. It's like the worst thing. I'm not even gonna bother attacking. I don't care.
Alright.
You know, the thing that everybody sees in Tribe-infecting virus is this, like, all these, like, fish people just, like, choking to death. Really, the thing that is to see is that random green cat in the background just chilling.
Yeah, there's a random green cat, and he's just like, what the fuck are you guys up to? So activate Destruction of Destiny, which lets me send mill 3 of these bastards.
Put 3,000 damage, good.
Yeah. How'd you like that? Pretty good, huh?
Why would anybody use that? Mate, I don't even see the point of using that card, but whatever.
I mean, maybe there's a point. I mean, it gets monsters in the graveyard if that's what you're trying to do. Like, what about your Lycanthrope Pope card?
Yeah, but there are better ways to do it.
Yeah. It's just a card that exists.
Because if I wanted to do that, I would just use Magical Merchant to abuse the system. But yeah, here's Cyberstein. He's fine.
Oh, boy, my favorite.
Yeah, but you want to see the card I gotta use? Because he's the only pan-fusion.
Oh, no!
Hey, you know, I'm pretty sure I want that monster.
You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of that.
Special summon the monster. Yeah, okay. Call that into the deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 1,000 for that.
You don't-
I don't want Restrict. However, if you want another Cyberstein so you can get him back, I will allow that.
I don't have another Cyberstein, so I don't think I can.
I think the player is such a dingleberry, you know? You know, he's coming at me with 1,000 Eyes Restrict and Tribe Infecting Virus.
In this case scenario, I'm gonna flip summon Fiber Draw. Give us another reset, bro.
Oh boy.
Fiber Jar. The reason why I don't even like using Fiber Jar because it's so much effort to put all this stuff back. Oh, is that even in the graveyard? Ew. Okay, hopefully that's just hand.
Does it say Graveyard 2?
Oh my, it's also graveyard.
Oh,
Ew.
what the fuck is... Oh my...
That's why that was banned, not because it was overpowered, but because
It's
ew.
boring.
That's ew.
It is overpowered as shit, but it's just like, what have you done
That's
to
so
the game?
Inconvenient.
It was banned simply for doing that work. People were just like, alright guys, we know what's going to happen because of this. So hey, if you guys ever want to see every single card we've played so far, here we go.
This is disgusting. Ew. Why is that? That's why that shit was banned. Nobody wants to have that shit happen.
I think I'm almost done. Okay.
Aye. Still my turn. Did I?
Aw,
Yeah,
I
Eric
can't
almost
auto
won.
draw.
Okay.
I think you won. I'm not sure yet.
Not quite yet. I mean. Okay, hold on. I just want to read this card before you do anything. Okay, whatever. Okay, no, that doesn't really help. What, you don't want to attack with Jiraikumo?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna see what happens right now. Let's see if I survive. The Paths of Destiny.
Because it doesn't matter to me at all. Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Damn it.
Yep.
Well, guess I'll play with negative 1,000 life points now.
But you didn't want to deal with Thousand Eyes Restrict?
No.
He's not broken. He's
No.
not all ungodly
You know,
broken.
they're thinking about putting him back in the game because of how much shit it requires to get him now.
Yeah, but I mean, there are ways to get him. Like you can use Summer of Illusions to get him. I think.
I think Zuper's
That
checking mid, Ross.
you can use yeah. You can use what's his face? Thing of Illusions, and because like Summoner of Illusions would destroy the card at the end of the turn. However, with Thousand Eyes Restrict, because he can't be destroyed when he's got a monster equipped to him, because that monster gets destroyed instead.
Yeah. It
No,
actually
wait,
does
that's only as
lose.
a result of battle. Never mind.
It actually does lose on relinquished in a way because it can't actually like if you attack into him, both players take the damage. As for restrict, no one takes the damage. I thought, or you just take the damage.
Yeah, but it does make things better because your opponent can't attack at all.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like he's the only card on the field that is allowed to do anything.
It's a pretty hilarious card. Because even when Kaiba, or no, not Kaiba, when Pegasus played it, he only played it for like 5 minutes. Like, nothing much happened with it at all.
Because I don't know, Yugi wins regardless, even though he shouldn't have won.
See, what he did was, because Multiply in that game, it just spawned an infinite number of Karibos, and they all were sucked in by Thousand Eyes Restrict, because Thousand Eyes Restrict sucked in every single monster in that. So it sucked in a shitload of Karibos. It covered every single eye, and because Karibo can be detonated upon Yugi's decision, he blew up all Thousand Eyes Restrict's eyes. Therefore, its other effect couldn't activate, and Dark Magician of Chaos was able to blow him up. That is the logic of first gen Yu-Gi-Oh! Enjoy it. I don't get it.
Super, we must go back to the past, apparently. So yeah, you're getting shit from your chat for not using Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Yippee.
Yeah. No Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro now. We are too cool for Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. We are the hipsters that use this.
You know, I'm just gonna tell you though, I almost kind of prefer Dueling Nowhere for the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, I don't like its deck builder. It's the shittiest deck builder, like, ever created.
It's just
You know,
poopy.
okay, you gotta admit defeat, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know, I got admit defeat to this deck I don't even want to admit defeat to.
But first of all...
That's undeserved.
First of all, the thing is that, you know how on, Dueling Network you have that nice description box that you can type in to find cards relating to certain cards, or cards that do certain things?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist in, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. That's not a thing. All
So you
you
just-
can do is they
you
have
just
like
see the
this
picture?
effects section. They have this stupid effects section where like you check a box, and it just is like general effects, like I don't know, banishing effects. And stuff like
Banishing
that.
effects.
But I'm like, but that's way too generic. What if I want something very specific?
Yeah.
How am I supposed
To
to?
be fair,
alright,
like, the searching in this is very, very, very strict. So, it's
yeah,
annoying
but
to find some cards sometimes.
So like with this, it's nice because if you're using an archetype, say I wanted to know anything to do with UAs, a lot of them don't necessarily have UA in their name. So you would type in UA into the description box, and hey, that's all of the cards that involve the UAs. There you go.
Like, Against the Wind. That doesn't really count. You have to put a period.
Against the Wind is Black Wind,
Yeah.
Blackwing, whatever.
You have to put the U.A. dot.
Yeah. We get the idea.
I mean,
It's just super inconvenient to deck build on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. That's why if I'm gonna deck build on it, I deck build on Dueling Network, and then I move the deck to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro.
do you have your trains deck on Dueling Network or Dev Pro?
I don't think I put the trains on Dev Pro.
That needs to happen.
I don't want to put the trains on Dev Pro, and here's why. That game has strict rulings enforced. I don't want to find out that I've been using cards wrong.
That's
I really
true.
don't. I want to have nothing to do with that. Because I'm gonna find out that some card that I've been abusing somehow doesn't work like that. And I'm gonna be like, no.
Wait, do you have this card in your train deck? Train Connection?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've used it before. You just haven't seen it often.
No.
I used it one time to beat you.
I mean, to be fair, you usually beat me with that fucking piece of shit deck.
Now, that's entirely true.
Yes.
But must you? Must
Also, I added a new card to Fuck Trains version 2. That's System Down. Pay 1,000 life points. Banish all face-up machine-type monsters your opponent controls in their graveyard.
Yeah, but the way that I can abuse that is that I actually added another level 10 to the thing just to fuck with you. The tarantula,
It's just a spider.
a spider.
What the fuck? It doesn't have anything to do with dinosaurs or trains.
Yeah, but the spider train deck is a thing.
The
Like-
spider train.
Yeah, it's a legitimate deck right now. Is the spider trains.
Why?
The trains summon spiders, and then the spiders are dumb.
Speaking of which, this guy says he's gonna hit the sleep train, so
Yeah.
he's gonna log out for today. See you on the next stream. Well, if you guys do want to come back tomorrow night, we should actually. Well, technically, tonight, tomorrow night. If you want to come back at 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday,
Sunday.
technically Sunday, then yes, we will be on. And it might even be earlier than that, though probably not.
Yeah.
And we'll
I have
probably be
no
more
freaking
awake.
idea whether or not I'm gonna do a pre-stream or not.
Yeah, you probably should, since I never did one today.
I should, but I'm a lazy shit. And I'm gonna be getting home from work, and I'll be like, eh.
And I'm sort of stuck on Fire Emblem. The Fire Emblem life.
We are bad role models for people.
We are. We are very bad role models.
10 to 4 clip Ross. What?
10 to 4, what?
What does that even mean?
CLP.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Oh boy, classic chain energy.
Oh yes, I do have Chain Energy.
How is that anti-train though?
It sort of just exists. I should only have one, shouldn't I?
Man, that deck is all over the place though.
It is a little bit. It's just different ways of getting
What?
rid of it.
You have 3 Shadal Dragon. I think that's Dragon.
Oh, because it lets me target a card you control and return it to the hand.
Oh.
That's about it. I mean, this worked against you last time, because I got, like, the God tier hand.
Well, what worked against me was, and the band played on up there,
Yeah.
the primary focus of the deck. Because that card ruins everything.
It just destroys everything. Also, Burning Land destroys everything, too, because then your field spell is gone, and then you can't do shit. Then I put Secret Village of the Spellcasters.
Wow, that is terrible too.
That card's hilarious.
I want to make a Lucky Straight deck.
A Lucky Straight.
Yeah, it's number 7, Lucky Straight.
Oh, okay, okay.
3 level 7 monsters to summon this guy, though. He's not even good. 700 attack, 700 defense. Everything having to do with 7. Roll a 6-sided die twice. This
10 to
card's
4
attack
CLP.
becomes the
Army
larger
talk.
number rolled times 700 until your opponent's next end phase. Then, if the total roll was exactly 7, apply one of these effects. This guy is just so focused on 7. Someone...
Wow,
he's
look.
got the effect of Graceful Charity, if you roll exactly 7. And other stuff. Oh, Monster Reborn. Oh god. He's got Super Monster Reborn as like one of his effects. Special summon one monster from your hand or from either graveyard. Or send all other cards on the field to the graveyard. Lucky Straight is pretty good, but the problem is when are you gonna
takes
have
forever.
3 level 7s?
You really aren't.
You have multiple level 7s, you're gonna go for Big Eye, because Big Eye is just so good. I love how Big Eye was a monster before it was an XYZ monster. They look nothing alike.
No.
I just love how Big Eyes. He's just so. He is literally like the best way to mind control anything, because it's just a permanent take it. You can do it
Yeah,
twice.
you could do it 3 times if you got 3 of them, like in that deck.
Yeah. Well, you can't put 3 materials on a card that requires 2.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's really weird. I don't like that you can't though. I'm like, I feel like 2 is the minimum, and they should allow you more. But whatever. Unless it says 2 or more, you can't do it, and that's
So the
silly.
CLP stood for Corporal, 10-4 Corporal Ross, is what he's saying. So we should be streaming from like 10-4, so he'll be available at that time for the stream. So therefore, if we stream at 1, he'll be there, is what he's saying, basically.
All right then. So how did you enjoy fighting? Freaking play ball.
Oh yeah, UA was the biggest piece of shit of the night. I'm still trying to
was-
think of what like your worst deck to fight is, because the trains, they have like a fun value to them. Yubel is probably one of my favorite decks to fight you with, because that's always just like up in the air, like dog shit shooting out of a cannon. But UAs were not fun. They were not fun at all. Cosmos were not that fun. Let's see what else wasn't fun.
UAs, I'm pretty sure there was a brief time where they were pretty high tier. I don't know if they're still high tier. I don't keep up with this shit.
They're like the Mario and Smash Bros of this game. I mean, they'll always be all right, but they're never going to be top tier.
Well, no, there are certainly decks that fit that better than others. You know what deck I haven't used in a while? That is just like it's like severe anti-meta, and that is Gravekeepers.
Yeah.
They're freaking. What the hell is that?
Are you getting
just,
raided?
Somebody just tumbled down the stairs.
Zuper, you're getting swatted. Look out. 10-4 is radio talk. It is Roger. Oh, never mind. That wasn't the time. Roger Corporal Raw. Okay. Now it finally makes sense. It all came together. Oh, your cat made loud noises.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably wrap things up.
Yeah, probably. I don't think there's anything else really to say. But, good stream. Good
Yeah.
times. Alright. Later, man.
Later.
Oh, I never said Uno. Damn it. I always say Umo. I forgot to say Uno. Alright. Night, everybody.